Yes! What is going on, people? Welcome to Top 4. My name is Peter. New headset and all sorts. I'm joined by Oscar, Chelsea fan.
Roma, Romelu, Roma, Romelu, Roma, Romelu, Romelu Lukaku. What we saying, guys? I'm buzzing. I can't wait to talk some football. What are you not telling me?
Boom, I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
Ooh.
Well, just a low one, yeah? Nothing too crazy. I'm joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
It's like magic, you know. Nobody in the six is better than Fabinho.
Oh.
Get well soon, Harvey, as well, man. Nasty break.
Big up Harvey all day, every day.
Harvey all day long. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
Vieira. Whoa. Vieira. Whoa. He comes from Senegal.
Come
he
on.
play for Arsenal. Vieira. Whoa. Come on, man.
I sang that for 20 minutes at kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. For 20 minutes. I'm joined by Ernest, a Manchester United fan.
I need to know what was for dessert yesterday at Manchester United. Just because I know Luke Shaw was eyeing up that custard boy.
What rewards? Yeah, rewards FC.
Rewards.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, let's kick things off, people. Of course, we are live at Goodison. Hence the headset. I'm live at Goodison right now. Alan McAnally vibes. Everton at home to Burnley, 0-0 currently. Richarlison's down, which is not doing well for me because I've captained him this weekend. So the last thing I need to see is an injury. You say it's a stinker, but when Dominic Calvert-Lewin was injured, I said, hang on a minute, I'm going to slap on some Richarl. He's playing against Burnley. Let's have a go. They're at home. So let's have a go.
I don't think Peter's trying to win this fantasy league. But anyway, let me.
I'm trying to be unorthodox.
I had the howler, bro. Yeah?
Oh yeah, fantasy baby.
Bro. Fantasy, yeah, man. Fantasy. It's at that point. I look at it. There's still like 2 points can be between 11th and 28th. But
is it
up top? But yeah, literally. But up top, the gap is starting to appear.
At the top 10, top 10, the gap is developing.
Yeah, the top 10, the gap is slowly developing.
Adrian, what are you saying?
Bro, you know me, I'm always in and around. I'm on the McLaren thing. And then for the final sprint, for the final 100 yards, I'm there, man. I'm always there and thereabouts.
Man said Mo Farah. You know you strategically place yourself in the middle before it's time to sprint.
This is
and Antonio is a moron.
Bro, you're not alone. Both Davids, because David in the comments. Antonio flopped.
I had Antonio as well. He annoyed me.
And if you did not put in Cristiano Ronaldo, hold this L, bro. Right there.
Massive howler. No word of a lie. I've had a massive howler.
Speaking of Cristiano Ronaldo, let me get to some of these comments. Abdi065 says, talk to me nice. I told you, man, about CR7. I'm too gassed right now. Big up Lola. She says, whatever was for dessert, you know, Shaw shed a tear when it was taken away. We'll get on to that in a second.
Oh, dear. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed this on the Premier League app. Look at Ronaldo's name, bro. I'm sitting there looking at this like, Dos Santos Aveiro.
Yeah,
hang on.
That's his full name.
We don't give a damn. What I've learned since 2003 is Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't have any added salt with that. I just had Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's not marketable at all.
It's far from. Let's talk. Let's talk about this game. I mean, it sounded like it was WrestleMania at Old Trafford. You know what I'm saying? The big dog was main eventing. He came to the pitch.
Hey Peter, yeah. Can we first Sky Sports, bruv? Howler! Absolutely.
I told you.
Oh my gosh!
I told you.
Oscar did preach this from early.
Did they know though?
They knew, bruv.
No, it was too late, though, isn't it?
Ernest,
No,
you changed.
Did they know that Ronaldo was going to be coming to the Premier League, guys? Come on.
Bro,
No,
you
you
change.
changed.
You change it.
You
But Ernest,
changed.
when you find out, you make arrangements.
You make
change.
arrangements.
You
bro.
make
You changed.
arrangements.
Already this season, right? Remember the whole registering numbers in the Premier League. Once you've given someone a number, you can't do that. Do you think they gave a monkeys about that rule when
Care about
big
Cavani's
CR
number.
about we're not going to lose marketable branding to CR set to freaking Cavani. We're not going to do that.
Let me tell you what happened. I was in a group chat, yeah, at 2:50. Man, them were in the group chat saying, "Send me the link for the Ronaldo stream." Not even the Man United stream, the Ronaldo stream. Because we had to see what was going on. We had to. This is box office, and Sky Sports and BT Sport are just there showing, I don't know, goal zone, whatever they call it. Garbage.
Like, do you know how many people are at Old Trafford in this game?
You were over capacity. That's for damn sure.
Like,
there was
like,
more than 76,000 at the ground.
Like, Old Trafford is normally sold out, but the Old Trafford was sold out. Like, there was no way in hell you can get a ticket. I looked at it and I was like, no.
Bruv,
resell this.
I saw Burna Boy's mum. I said,
yeah.
Burna Boy's mum.
Yeah, Burna Boy was there. Stormzy was there. Pogba's mum flew in from France. Oh, it was all long.
Like, there was in your first
man.
In your first 4 rows, I saw 6 rows. I saw 6 rows of people in your first 4 rows. I said, listen, the 80,000 attended Old Trafford on the weekend. It's as simple as that. It was like
I've never seen Old Trafford Old Trafford is normally quite loud. Old Trafford that was loud.
It was WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania. No cap.
As a rival fan, I have to sit there and admit it was something special. It was one of those atmospheres that you wish you were a part of. It's what you want. You want the Premier League to be like. You want the biggest stars. You want the biggest names. I think all of us here that don't support Man United, we're kind of happy that Ronaldo's here.
It's back,
because it makes the Premier League better. It makes Man United versus Newcastle something you actually care about. So
would you feel the same way if he went to Man City, considering that at least at Man United he brings them up, but at Man City it felt like it was just going to be unfair?
It's capped.
I remember that period of time when Messi was rumored to be moving. I really wanted Messi to go to Man City because I just wanted him in the Premier League. So for me, it didn't matter. The fact that I could watch, I'm going to watch, Ronaldo on a Sky Super Sunday. That's gas for me. I'm happy.
Do you know what? On a side note, do you find this a howler whereby we've not had we've had Ronaldo before, and then obviously in his best elements he was elsewhere, but to not have Ronaldo and Messi in this league in their peaks is such an L for the Premier League. Obviously, they love playing when they played Barcelona, Madrid, biggest clubs in the world, and whatever else. But you just think the Premier League missed some sauce. And when I saw him play on Saturday, I thought, this was what the Premier League needed to complete the last stone. You know the one. It was the last stone for them to just be like, okay, we are the juggernaut football league that everybody talks about with us. Thousands, millions of people, hundreds of millions of people around the globe. I'd love to know how many people illegally streamed that Manchester United game. It must have been off the Richter.
I've been told it was the most illegal stream ever.
It has to be. It has to be
2 million.
That's well, do you know what, Oscar? It's funny because they were saying over lockdown there were still more illegal streams than there were people watching live games over the lockdown period.
Yeah,
when every game was on TV.
People can't afford that Sky bill, innit? I mean, it's ridiculously expensive, isn't it? Let me get to some comments and then we can dive into the actual game. Abdi says, I actually haven't seen anything like this before. That Old Trafford atmosphere sounded mad. The fans were saying see and was spine tingling. Wow. One of the greatest moments OT has seen. United are back, Premier League winners 2022. I think we're definitely going to be watching that clip back for years to come. Premier League years, do the highlights. It's going to be one of those games. It's like Ronaldo returns, David says if Newcastle defended better, it would not be 4-1. Well, isn't that the case with every team that loses? If they defended better, they wouldn't have conceded that many goals. Lola's aiming to blame at one person. She says before we praise CR7, please chat for that Newcastle because that goalkeeper was shocking.
As I said this last week. Yeah, when they see Cristiano Ronaldo, keepers are gonna just do madness, bruv.
They're gonna faint. That's the truth of the matter. Because let's be frank, the goals Cristiano Ronaldo scored should never be goals in a Premier League football match. We should never be seeing such goals. First of all, the first one where he parries it into the 6-yard box when CR7 is in front of you. You parry it away. I don't give a damn about no deflection. Don't talk to me about deflection, okay? Even if it is, you parry away, yeah? He got his hand to it, but I'll tell you what, Christy, I'm going to lay it off to you. And then the second one for your legs. Get the heck out of here. He went to Woodman. And the thing is, this is one of the, I think it was part of the act. This is the CR7 show this weekend. I'm going to participate. That's what I saw from that goalkeeper of Newcastle's.
Yeah, it's a howler. It's a howler.
What's to be a pub
What's
question?
Yeah. What's that in there says, I flipping hate Man United. They're the most exciting team in the Premier League at the moment. I'd rather be at OT seeing CR7 do a madness than be at Anfield watching My Name is Sitters. I hear that, bro.
Do you know what?
I agree.
I saw a lot of tweets saying that they're so happy for Ronaldo, but they hate United. And this weekend actually made me sit. This weekend is like, no, this is actually a big deal that we actually got him. And it's like, bro, no, guys, United's back. Ronaldo's back.
No, now imagine. Hey, Ernest, you're on mute.
Yeah, it's on mute because
Mad. I was saying, I legit can't believe he's here. Like, I really can't believe it because, like, there was even a picture of him, Pogba, and Sancho, and I was like, bro, these three play in the same team. This is crazy to me. This is mad.
Yeah, no, it's
insane.
It's actually mental. I mean, it's one of those where you just think, you know, like, look, we have to praise where we can. You know, Man United won 4-1. They were brilliant. Obviously, Steve Bruce is in the other dugout, which means lay down in layman's terms. Because whenever he arrives at Old Trafford, the tactics are lay on your back.
I would say this though, like, even though if it was Newcastle and stuff, like, I haven't seen us press like that as well. Like, constantly for the 90 minutes, just constantly going forward. There were times in the past where we would, like, turn it down 30, 40 minutes. But until, even when we got up to the first goal we scored, we were still just keeping on him. They didn't leave their half. It was until, literally, I don't know how Luke Shaw ended up in the midfield of the park, but he was just there. And then he got turned in with Maguire, and then he just left Ryan alone, and they got the goal back. But even when they got the goal back, I said, we're going to score again anyway. So it was just one of those ones.
Robin,
I was just
Robin and Ernest, bruv. You see Maguire, he's a clown, bruv. He's an absolute tool, bruv. You see what he did, bruv?
But I saw what he did, but I wouldn't even blame that on him.
What did he do?
Makes sense.
Bro,
he stuck out his leg like way too early, just allowed Thingy to go around him.
Fam, just stay back, bro.
Was this for the goal?
For the Newcastle goal.
You don't need...
Speaking on fantasy quickly, I had a howler this weekend. Yeah, because do you remember I got dissed some weeks ago about having Manquillo in my side, right? Obviously, I benched him this weekend because I thought he's playing Man United. I benched him. I thought Andy Robertson's coming back in, not to worry. And then my goalkeeper of choice this weekend, obviously, Emi Martinez, had an absolute shocker. So I flung in someone. I said, who's going to get me a clean sheet this weekend? I looked at who Man United were playing with Ronaldo's debut in mind. I said, Newcastle. I know Callum Wilson's injured. Newcastle cannot score a goal.
They can't score.
Oh, of course they did. And Manquillo, of all people, scores the goal. Fantastic.
But
I
think this, because a lot of people was praising Matic and saying blah, blah, blah. Like, he had a good game, which he did. But for that goal as well, it highlighted why he can't play every single game, because he's slow.
He needs
trying to track back again. It's just like the legs are just not there. Yes, he can hold the ball. Yes, he can distribute quite easily. But when you have the speed or when the team's on the counter, you can't rely on him.
Bro, Robin.
Wow. Robin. Lola said, Robin, don't try that. Maguire didn't just stick out a leg. He slid like the knob that he is.
Bro, if that was David Luiz or Rudiger, we're cussing, man, bruv. You can't do it, bruv. That was shocking defending, bruv. You didn't need to.
No, it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying there was multitude of errors that led to that goal.
But yeah,
there's a multitude of errors.
There was this multitude of errors. But yeah, other than that, I'm also happy that Bruno scored a goal. I just remind people that he's still there.
A juicy goal.
Yeah.
He literally
I
just
will
said,
say this, though.
don't forget about me. That's what he said.
Listen, I will say this though. Again, Steve Bruce side. Okay, how much land did Bruno Fernandes buy for that shot? Because acres. It was David. It was David Silva-esque.
Guys,
He had
Fernandes is on some sort of drug. Yeah, the guy shot from the halfway line in the first half. Yeah, he nearly hit the bar. Yeah, and then the second half, he pulls that out and it goes in.
After that,
It's too cold.
I realized you can't defeat Bruno. You see, like after
Peter, I swear, Peter, I said the same thing to you. I said, you can't beat him.
You
Sorry,
said it,
you can't beat Bruno.
Yeah.
Because when I saw the haram for that shot from the halfway line, and then he pigs one of the. I think that was my favorite goal. By the way, before we even do it, goal of the weekend. Bruno.
Yep. It was already done.
The
finish was mad. That finish was
insane. It was insane.
He is Thanos. And whatever we do, he will not be forgotten. He will be remembered. His legacy is here to stay.
You can't hate it. The thing is, the second he brings trophies to Manchester United, it's a wrap because he's got everything else. Like it's a wrap. But anyway, let me read some more comments and then we can continue talking. Abdi says CR7 already scored more goals than Arsenal. Bruno scoring bangers. Lingard out here scoring beauty. Roberto Carlos masterclass. Pogba new contract incoming, top of the league. Life is great, or as Future and Drake would say, life is good. There's big up Justin. Shout out to you. He says, "Why is there an Arsenal fan if this is top 4 podcast?" I don't know. I don't know why they're here.
Listen, man.
He also said Varane got floored by St. Maximin too,
who had a very good game. Very, very good game, I would say.
He always does, and there's nothing coming of it.
I'm not gonna lie. Varane under the lights for me for a couple portions of the game, man. I'm not gonna lie. There were things. The thing is, Newcastle exposed a lot of what Man United are missing, and I'm like, if these lot can do that, then I'm worried. But it's Van Persie season 2.0. We're going to be pamming man 5-4 and 4 in that. That's really
I definitely got that Van Persie 2.0 vibes for sure. I definitely thought, you know what, the only difference for me, of course, you already know my stance on where Man United will finish in the league. I don't think they've got enough. Ronaldo will be so impactful. Let's not get it twisted. And even seeing Sancho on the left a bit was it was nice to see how the way that the team was moving forward. I thought, bloody hell, this looks good, man. This is looking good.
He had a very good game.
But I always think of that mid. Yeah, as in Sancho down the left when he was on the left hand side.
He had a good game. He fluffed his lines at the end, but he had a very good game.
Really?
I think he had his best game. Go on.
I only saw the first half, so I don't even know why I'm questioning you guys. But yeah, he didn't look good in the first half to me.
The problem with Sancho is that he's in a team that doesn't have good possession culture, and so when he's trying to because he lacks space. Like, he wants a 1-2. He wants to give and go to create space to start a new attack. The problem is on the right, Wan-Bissaka is too static. But on the left, all our forwards since he's here have benefited from Luke Shaw more than they benefited from the other right back, the other fullback. Luke Shaw is a very good combination type player where if you want to attack combinations, if you want to press, he's brilliant. The problem is, the other right back we have is better attacking, but he's poor defensively. So until we fix that, you're going to have to see all our best wingers are going to be playing with Luke Shaw. That's why you see Rashford play there all the time.
It's one of those things where I am looking at, we don't have to go far. Wolves away was not a great performance. And it's one of those, I could see that happening with Man United all season. Like last year, you had so many draws. And there were some games you just thought, come on. I know you were unbeaten away, which is very, very good. It's just, have you got what it takes to take it to the next levels? And I don't think it's going to be this season. It depends on what they do next year.
Adrian, just before you go, I'm sure you and SW6 are on the same wavelength. He said, Man United fans, are you telling me you're not good enough to win the league? Go ahead, Adrian.
I was going to say, wouldn't that not be testament to the newfound mentality at United, wherein let's take away Wolves. Fortunate to win, they get over the line. They won. Newcastle, they had their ropey moments. They get over the line. They spanked them. So would you then say that, well, if they're actually getting 6 points from those 2 ropey games, then they've maybe found something. They've stumbled upon a formula here.
I understand your point. You make a great point there. But the thing is, the season is 38 games. And I think you have to take into consideration that we're in August. Oh, sorry, September. Look at me. We're in September and we've got a long way to go. If Man United are looking like this now, who's to say that's going to continue on? Unless they do change, unless they do get better and they play, better football, then sure. But I'm sorry, I'm SW6. Listen, I don't think they've got enough at all to win the league. No chance.
I also think, because if you haven't seen our fixtures, our October, November fixtures, like we've literally got the big boys back to back between Champions League games as well. So there's hurdles to come.
Do you have them to hand? Do you know what the fixtures are? Do you know what the fixtures are to hand? Just like
not
roughly.
off the top of my head, but it's like literally Man City, then Chelsea, then Tottenham, then
Champions League.
Yeah.
It's like literally bare big games back to back, and then it repeats in like March. So
the
if we can get through those, then
I do think that. Sorry, Robin. I do think that
I finished.
Our best 14 players can win the league. I just think that the ultimate question will come down to, like we said it 20 million times, is the manager. Can Oli, the question for Oli this year, can he compensate for our lack of midfield to the point where it takes us to a league title? But I do think our best players can win the league.
You think that as well in midfield? So you're saying, like, even with the defensive midfield a bit ropey, or and maybe I don't know how you feel about your back four. I actually haven't really heard your opinion on that yet. But do you think that even at all of the best players in every position you have, you think it's enough to win the league?
For example, our best midfield right now, say like we play like a 4-4-2, will include everyone that played in midfield on Saturday and Donny van der Beek. That midfield,
because even when he came on, he was really good.
Intelligent midfield. That midfield is not good defensively because we don't have good possession structure. But our attack will blow everyone away.
Sure.
Defense, I think our back four on paper is very, very good. It's just the reality is we haven't been tested yet, and you see that's where it is. Manchester United have not been tested yet this season, which is why I'm looking at Southampton like, if we'd gone unbeaten and beaten them as well, so not unbeaten. So if we'd won every game, I would have been like,
100%, yeah.
They do that at least their job in this department where they're beating everyone. But we haven't been tested yet, and the closest thing to a test was Wolverhampton, and it was the grace of God. You know what I mean? So, we'll see.
I'm looking forward to seeing Man United. Like obviously as an Arsenal fan, of course I want to see everyone lose. But as in, like, I'm looking forward to see Man United come unstuck with teams that you're mentioning. I mean, I think your next few games you got West Ham away. That's going to be rough. Villa at home, Everton. I think you got soon. So West Ham, Villa, Everton, Spurs, Liverpool, City, and then there's Champions League games in between those, isn't it? So, and I think Liverpool's soon, Leicester City as well. I struggle to put Man United in that title contention. I don't think Ronaldo's signing should mean that they should be winning the league, because it's not fair. I don't think that was the area of the pitch Man United needed strengthening. It's actually their strongest point. If anything, even without Ronaldo, the best part of Man United is going forward.
Did you say it's not fair?
No, it's in like Cristiano Ronaldo does not mean you win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially 36-year-old Ronaldo.
I don't know, man.
Let me preface that. What I mean is, the 36-year-old Ronaldo doesn't. Yeah, but they lost it as well. That's why he got dodged. No. In Italy, it's another conversation. It's in Serie A only because Ronaldo's gone. Serie A actually this season is juicy as hell. But
hilarious.
Sorry,
I'm looking at this United side, right? I'm looking at it like this: Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, even Edison Cavani. I'm so sorry, Peter. That United side shouldn't be more than 5 points away from the league. They shouldn't.
Adrian.
Fred or no Freds.
Adrian.
That team is stacks, bro.
Adrian, when you go onto a pitch and you play for 90 minutes, you field 11 men. And it does not mean only one side of the pitch is what you cater to. And also,
I think they're good defensively as well.
Here's the thing.
I
I think they're decent defensively. Don't get it twisted. I don't think they're bad defensively. But what you're doing is you're looking at Man United, whereas I'm looking at the other guys. I'm saying, hang on a minute, Chelsea's team stacked. Liverpool's first 11, caveat first 11, stacked. Man City, I mean, come on. Who bets against them? Man United will be in that conversation. However, I think they fall short.
SW6 agrees with Adrian. He said, Adrian, thank you. I hear Ernest and I raise you Ronaldo, my guy. It's a different thing now. Cristiano said it, fam. He's not here to challenge. He's here to win. This is Cristiano the machine, lads.
But you see his post-match. Go ahead.
But you see, what people need to understand is that he's saying that he's talking about the mentality that Ronaldo's brought. Bro, I've been here before. I remember when Jose Mourinho said, when he came to at Carrington, he said, take off the old posters of the old days. You lot need to build your own legacy and start winning trophies. Then you can put your posters on the walls.
Talk about his. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I was going to say, name his first signing.
One of the big winners we've ever had since Alex Ferguson's left, yeah? So after Wayne Rooney, he was the biggest personality in there. We won the League Cup, Europa League. So my issue is, the reason I said I raised Juventus is because just because you have Ronaldo doesn't mean you win the league. So I'm just saying, listen, you see me, I look at this start and I say, give it to a competent manager, we win the league. Give it to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'm not confident. So because the thing is, the reason why I look at the negatives of Saturday is because if you think that Alex Ferguson's 2013 campaign was sustainable, you are on crack. Yeah. You are on that white, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. Manchester United, what are the guarantees? Manchester United will score hella goals. We will be in the of the month competition all season. All season. We're going to be there all season. One thing I've called it all week. Ronaldo will win the Golden Boot. Yeah. He is a goal machine. Does that compensate and translate into a league title? Because what I've always said that the other teams have over us is that their biggest assets are their managers. That is it, bro. And my thing is this. So SW6, you're absolutely spot on. Adrian, you're spot on. This team is wavy. Does that mean that you win the league because your team is wavy? How many times have we seen that not happen? How many times have we seen that not happen? The thing is, I told all my Man United fans that are asking me, have you stopped being negative? Are you now? And I'm like, listen, if you're asking me any time of the year, any year, if Ronaldo turns 50, I'll take him at Man United. Does that mean I'm blind to the deficiencies we have in midfield? Because you lot wait till Fred comes back. I beg you, wait until Fred comes back. Wait until McTominay comes back, because those are Ollie's guys. Matic is not his guy. You know the ones? Like, Donny van der Beek can't buy minutes at the club. And yet we need better ball possession in midfield. And you saw the chaos that we had on Saturday. The only thing that covered a lot of it was that we scored 4 goals. The same thing I saw against Leeds on the first game. They were texting me getting gassed. I said, guys, we slapped them 6 last year. I'm not shocked when we beat these teams. Why? Because of the points that Adrian and SW6 have raised. This team should slap everyone. Will they? We will find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And also, and to go on to end that as well, Ernest. The teams that win the teams that win the league are the best team in the league, aren't they? They're usually the best team in the league. Man United ain't the best team in the league. That's just the truth of the matter. They're not the best team in the league today. Even if it's on paper, even if it's on their day. On their best day, they're still not the best team out of everybody in the league. Because you go to Man City's best day, you go to Chelsea's best day, Liverpool's best day. I'm sorry, I'm having, if not all 3 of them, above Manchester United, maybe 2 of them.
I think they can blitz this thing, though. They can blitz it. Like you never know,
We
man.
can
You never know.
See, yeah.
I don't
You can.
United are never going to be the best well-rounded team in this league, but they can score a hell of a
we
lot.
should be.
By now
And
they should be.
That's Ernest's point, isn't it?
Yeah, but
We should
but
be.
as in
I
you
can't
can.
be talking about a DM. I can't be talking about a DM when the one that we haven't replaced is now our coach. I can't still be talking about we need a DM. Carrick and Petra are both coaches now, bro. Why am I talking about this same position in 2021? Come on, man.
I understand. It's a deficiency.
You know, Ronaldo was playing at Man United back then.
Abdi says we have a good defense on paper, but we've only kept one clean sheet in a game where we got lucky. I think defense and midfield will let us down. He also says, remember 16-17 in Jose's first season, we signed Mkhitaryan, Ibra, Pogba, and Bailly, and everyone thought we'd win the league. I don't know who everyone is.
I remember 2016. Or was it 2016? So go on, Ernest.
I didn't believe.
No, as in I remember we were doing predictions in Peter's house, and I said because we signed Jose Mourinho, we're gonna win the league. Peter looked at me like I was on crack, and he was.
I remember, and that year Chelsea had just finished 10th, and Peter predicted Chelsea to win the league, and everyone was like, "What?" I don't know when I won it. SW6 says, honestly, Man United's options are insane. Cavani, Rashford to come in. My head is spinning. It's a mad thing.
And
listen, guys, you people
are up front.
First, exactly. But we're in the same area again. But also,
Man United games are going to be. It's going to be like you know when you're in the park and you're playing 60 seconds or headers and volleys, whatever you call it. Just bare man trying to score goals
and worldies at that.
Just volleys in the air.
Yeah, it's so true. And also, you know, we've watched Premier League football for years, guys. Learn. For goodness sake, people do not learn from the years previous. And, you know, every single time we do something like this and then egg on our face. The Premier League always provides egg on our faces, always.
It's going to be brilliant to watch, man.
But let's be clear. It's the best top four we've seen probably in a long, long time, if not ever, because all four teams, which is the top four right now, you could say are in this title race this season. And when have we had four teams? Maybe 2014, you could have argued that, you know, maybe there was 4 teams there, but it petered out about around March time, I reckon. But, you know, we could be in for a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride.
For sure.
Anything else before we move on with Man United and Newcastle?
No, I'm not happy that United had Ryan Giggs at Old Trafford, man. That's not. What's he
doing there? What's he doing there?
He's slapping up his missus, man.
What's he doing at Old Trafford? What's he doing at Old Trafford?
Court case is I think in December or January, and it's like, bro, like you man are the kings of PR. Can't have pictures of Ryan Giggs there now. Like Sigurdsson has been nowhere to be seen around Everton. Neither has Benjamin Mendy. Get this guy the hell away from OT until it's done.
I mean, in fairness,
not a good look.
Benjamin Mendy played that last week. He was kicking ball like the other day.
He was looking horrible. He was looking awful on the ball, to be fair. He was looking awful.
Mendy has started games this season when City knew the trial was coming.
Yeah. He played against
Spurs.
He played Spurs, yeah. He was woeful against Spurs.
Yeah, but your overall point, yeah. I mean, why?
I didn't know Giggs was there.
That's mental, though.
They panned the camel to him as well.
There.
You're kidding.
Sam? What's Big Sam there for?
He was. I don't know why he was there, but he was there.
Former Newcastle manager.
God, I saw Stormzy there, so everyone there.
Like I said, Peter, everyone was there.
It's
And then
WrestleMania.
they went to Park Life afterwards.
It's WrestleMania.
Park Life.
No one's gonna tell me it wasn't WrestleMania. I refuse. But
I wonder what Cristiano thought about them going to Park Life. I wonder if he lets them do that next time.
Anyway. But they're now in Switzerland.
All the Swiss chocolates happening. No Swiss chocolate for them.
Who's Man United got in midweek?
Young boys. We're the first team to play.
Young boys.
We're like
5:45.
5:45 kickoff. Some stupid time to kick
Man
off.
are playing in the daylight, boy. for a Champions League.
I'm on my commute home. Gonna have to stream that one.
Them ones, I'm on the overground just zooming.
I was thinking, who decided this time? It's not like we're not in Eastern Europe or something, which makes sense. Like it's night time there. We're in Switzerland.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Man United players are there in Wankdorf.
That's what the stadium's called.
Hey, you're gonna catch Luke Shaw at Lindor, bruv.
I lie. He's racking in that Swiss truck. You must be freaking joking. The desserts must be
on Ronaldo's watch. Not on Ronaldo's
In
watch.
fairness, he's trimmed down. He's trimmed down a bit, though, man.
Has he?
Nah.
Did you see what he did to Almiron?
Cat.
Hey, he bullied Almiron off the ball, man. That holiday weight is good on him, man. It's working.
Yeah, man. He could run again. You know what I mean?
He's bulking, bro.
I can't lie. He's in the best form of his career. So whatever he's doing is working right now.
Okay.
Do you know one thing I was worried about though? You see the Ronaldo propaganda that's been going on the United Twitter account for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking if we lose, no one's gonna let this down. So I'm just happy that we won. I'm just happy that we won.
I agree, though, man.
This is so frustrating. I said he's bulking. I didn't say he's fat. I said he's bulking, bro. Yeah, I'm saying 200 kg on the
By the way,
bench.
rival fans, stop being salty. Like, if your club signs Ronaldo, you're supposed to tweet about it every single half an hour. That's what you're supposed to do.
Nah, hey, listen, you see Man United, yeah? Bro, Oscar, did you
I'm scheduled tweets. They're tweeting in my sleep.
Did you see Man United's like bio is buy your Cristiano Ronaldo shirt? I said, nah, this man egging the ting, fam. Listen, when you've got a possession like that, why the hell not? You know, if you've got a prize possession like that, why not?
You know, it's changed. It's changed every time we've signed a player. So when we signed Sancho, the bio just said yes with the kiss. Then it went to we, and now it says bye.
Listen, it's very simple. Listen, all the sales. You see Bruno Fernandes.
He's having the time of his life.
see Bruno Fernandes, Sancho, Varane. I'm sorry, this wasn't the year to be here because your shirt sales have diminished because as soon as Ronaldo entered the fray and the 7 was given to him.
Bruv, I saw Sky Sports, yeah. They interviewed one Don coming out of the mega store. The guy had 3 kits, all Ronaldo.
and rightly so.
Man had the home, the away, the 3rd kit. Ronaldo.
One guy said.
I buy the ruler, the water bottle.
What?
The aftershave, the deodorant. Bro, if it's got Cristiano Ronaldo's face or name on it,
there was one dad. He was so upset because he bought Juventus Ronaldo 7. So all of his 3 kids was like, "No, we want United tops each." So he said, "I've now had to fork out another 300 quid."
Yo, Adrian, top four gang. Yeah, I need to find. You don't need to find me an Edison Cavani 7 shirt in this season. I need to find it. Someone must have bought one. Someone's done it. Somewhere.
Oh no, they returned it. You can return it for the CR7 or 21 for free.
You can return it for CR7. Not even for Cavani.
No, you can return it for Cavani 21 as well. That's what it is.
But I could say you can return it for a CR7. Not even. It's not the same player.
That's an upgrade, though. To be fair,
I mean, poor Edinson, man. What's he done to deserve this?
Poor Matador.
Anyway,
you don't have clocks, yeah. There's bare man were like 5 years old when Ronaldo left in 2009, who have never seen him play at Old Trafford before. So all those guys who are older now is like, yeah, it's time now, man.
Honestly, bruv, there were marks in that stadium on Saturday because they were here.
We've made Ronaldo's money back for the transfer 14 times.
Well, there you go. He is that's an elite player, man. That's just an elite human being.
He's not a player. Human being is a phenomenon.
What's so funny is
he's like Jordan. He transcended the game.
What's funny is when he done his post-match interview, he said, "I expected to score. I didn't expect to score 2." I said, "Nah, this guy is
mentality."
I said, "I expected to score." And he didn't say it cocky. He said it in his stride.
He was just trying.
Yeah,
I only expected one today.
I only expected 1. But I thought, who walks into a game on his debut and says, "I expect to score 1"? Even if you are Cristiano Ronaldo,
He said
You know
it
the ones.
like he was on the way to work, and he's like, "Yeah, I expected to get a seat on the train today." Yeah, I got two.
Such confidence. Let's see what it does. And also big up Jesse Lingard as well for his goal. We can't forget him as well. Can't
Good
forget
goal as well. Good goal.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's keep the ball rolling, shall we? How about we go over to Ellen Road? Do you want to move there? And we'll talk about Liverpool. Obviously, lovely 3-0 victory over Leeds. Great atmosphere. It looked like it was absolutely buzzing. That is a ground I definitely want to visit this season. Adrian, Liverpool look nice. They look nice. And obviously Salah got his 100th Premier League goal. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I think it would be nice if we could play teams like Leeds every week because and on a side note, now I would never ever dare tell a coach of Bielsa standing how to coach or what football's all about. But at some point, he has to arrest the situation, man, because it's like
no, guys. Sorry to interrupt, Adrian, but I agree with you, and I'm now saying this, guys. Bielsa's on the yellow card.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm putting him on a yellow card.
A yellow?
Because I am putting him on a yellow. I sat there and I watched this game and I was thinking, do Leeds know how to defend? Do they get taught week by week what defending is? Because there's poor defending, but then there's just no defending. I've seen these guys run forward and not track back. Like the back button is not on their controller. Like there was issues. I was thinking you're giving Liverpool just acres of space. Salah was running, Elliott was running, Mane was running. Mane was having the time of his life, except for when not scoring. I was thinking to myself, okay, I've seen this for a year and a half now. It didn't work at United. It's not working at Ellen Road. They're constantly conceding. I was like, okay, no. As much as Sky Sports love to praise this guy, the defense is a big issue. And I'm sorry, not enough praise can't tell me that you do not know how to defend or even coach simple defending. So for me, I'm sitting in now. He's on a yellow card.
Do you know what? Can I,
one midfielder.
listen, I as much as Robin is on hyperbole, I have to kind of agree with him on this one because even I left, match of the day. I'd watched the game like bits and bobs during the live game. Then the match of the day, I just said, "Man, you know what? We can't let man get away with this. We can't let man get away with this because he's literally turning up to ground speaking. I'm going to play my way every single time. I'm going to play open." You played Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? Former Premier League champion, Champions League champion. Like, honestly, it was just, maybe Robin was in the same disgust, but the way in which the openness, I mean, it was a joke, bro. And Liverpool should have got 4, 5, and 6, in my opinion.
Bro. Yeah, Leeds were busting it open, literally.
Listen, they conceded 4 against last season's Arsenal. 4. Yeah, Man United gave them 6. Teams like was it Leicester? Leicester gave them 4. They took some L's.
Give them 4.
Listen, the defending does not exist. It doesn't exist at Leeds. And for that note, I will definitely concur with Robin there. We can't let him get away with this. We can't.
100%. I mean, obviously it works for them, don't it?
Does it though? Then they're bottom of the league now.
Does it? I sat there watching this game. I'm thinking, does this work?
Last season it was all fun and games, and it was like, you're entertaining, right? It was all funny. Oh, look at Leeds, they like to play football a bit open. We were all here for it, and then after a while, you have to sit down and say, okay, all right, stop drinking, lads. Yeah, let's be serious for a change.
I'll look at it as like this. That's a meaty squad that, in my opinion, isn't finishing any lower than 13th.
Yeah, I agree with Adrian.
Well, they've got to get some wins quick.
They're not going to be in trouble. They've got goals within them. They can score goals. They can win games. So I understand. I definitely know, but they can. It's within them. They've got.
Where do you see it coming? I'm going to open up their fixtures. You carry on talking. I'm going to open up their fixtures. I'm going to ask them when you think their next win's coming.
Going forward, they've got players like Rafinha. I know, Pete, you're a big fan of Bamford. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he can score goals when they put the ball on the plate for him. And you got to remember the fact that they're so open. It also benefits them going forward. I mean, it didn't this weekend, but I guess the smaller teams they will, man. I ain't worried about Leeds.
They're better than a lot of teams in this league.
I bet you this, right? They don't beat Newcastle away next.
Oh, I bet you they do.
Away at Newcastle.
Yeah.
I can't put money on it. I'll tell you that. West Ham at home afterwards, then at home to Watford, who beat Villa, Southampton away, Wolves at home.
Pete, we're not going to be talking. We're not going to be worrying about Leeds. Come what we say.
I've got my eye on them.
Come November, we're not worrying about Leeds.
My eye is on them.
Okay,
my eye is on them.
Keep your eyes on. Let me read some comments because people are talking about Liverpool. SW6 says Mane alone could have scored 6. Boss like Endo says Mo Salah, can't believe I doubted him. Certified world-class baller. However, get Mane out. Yeah, remember when Boss like Endo was doubting Salah? He was talking about Salah like he was regular.
I remember it was like 4 months ago. I remember. I was appalled.
If Mane was old money, Liverpool would have won that game 5-0.
Streets are saying, he when he had his hair transplant, he had to give up his footballing ability. That was the price he paid. I don't know.
Nah, Adrian, your tweet about Mane was flipping hilarious. Someone else's?
It was probably someone else. I tweeted a lot about him though.
Someone said something like,
I know what you're talking about.
Mane plays like they just signed him from Lille. Young winger with potential. More talent, but not.
No.
17 pace, 15 dribbling, 9 composure.
No, he's been smelling. He's been
smelling like
2 goals in 4
even
games.
when the ball was given to him 2 yards out, and somehow he got it over the bar. Not just over, like it went out the stadium. So
that was a bad ball, though. That was a bad ball, though.
I don't know, you know. I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
It was behind him, bro.
I don't think it's was it Jota that crossed it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Jota's fault, but
Exactly.
I don't blame Mane because it's behind Mane. Like, what can he really do?
No.
David, if I pay you £100,000 a week, I'm expecting you to put that ball in the back of the net from 6 yards.
Bro,
Don't give me this bad ball. Don't give me this bad ball. Don't give me that. 100 grand a week, I paid you.
It's behind him, Pete.
But David.
Yeah.
Are you capable of putting that in the back of the net?
But I can miss that. I can miss that myself, and
Would you be disappointed in yourself?
I'll still be collecting that 100 grand, bruv.
For real.
Anyway, listen. As much as we're criticizing, SW6 is right. The goal he does score is a very well taken goal. Peach.
Boss Endo said, let's not forget he's a Liverpool legend and he's the one that got us top 4 on the last day of the season. You was getting top 4 regardless.
The way Chelsea would go.
Yeah.
Is he a Liverpool legend, Adrian?
Who, Sadio Mane?
Yeah, man. League, Champions League, Golden Boot. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Because it's such a short space of time. I wonder if you could still. I mean, does it matter?
It's not even that short.
It's crazy because Salah, you instantly say yes, right? But with Mane, you pose the question.
Yeah, because Mane is not consistent. Salah has been bang, bang, bang since he arrived. And
what are we doing here? Now, Mane's a legend, man.
Of course he's a legend.
I didn't say it's not. I'm just saying we do question Mane. We do because what we got from Mane in this 90 minutes against Leeds has been Mane's career, literally in general.
Yeah,
you get a bit of both.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, yeah, you're right actually. But yeah, when it comes to the other guy, Mo Salah, he's just become like a staple that you just know it's going to happen. You just know, like, I've got him in my fantasy team. There's not a weekend where I doubt him. Like, he's that good.
You know what? He's been in my fantasy team since 2017. He's never left.
Salah's never left.
He's never left.
He's never left my team, man. He's never left.
He's been there since 2017.
Even when they were going for that horrible run.
Shout out to Trent Alexander-Arnold, man. Those are some amazing numbers he's put up at assist, man. That is way, bruv. I respect him still.
You know what? I think the criticism did him good. I think the criticism actually done him good because he sort of now he's got his head down and it just seems like he's playing his football. Like, I'm not in the spotlight no more. I'm now getting on with my game. Reece James has come into the fold for England and players like that where they've been obviously showing him up a bit, but he's then gone back to what made me so sick when we won the league. I have to go back to that and fair play to the guy, man.
And he went back to the afro. You get me?
You get me?
We went back to his roots.
Yeah, bro. Literally.
Look at Lola. She said Trent is on my hair list.
No creme of nature. No Cantu. No rapeseed oil, no castor oil.
No argan oil.
Man, do the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
it's big Jay-Z energy.
It
It's
is
just
Jay-Z.
wild, bro. It's
One
wild.
person I saw on Twitter said
Unfiltered.
he needed. One person said on Twitter that he needed E45 in his hair. I couldn't believe it.
E45 in a hairpiece. Listen, on hair, Mane, just trim it off. Just take it off. Take it off. Just take it off. Embrace and get back to banging goals again. Because the hair, man, what is going on?
Nah, his head shape is mad though.
It's all over.
Boss Lando says, Peter, he came in 2016. He was the first to believe in Klopp's project. He got us top four in the first season, and he's been an integral figure in our recent success. Our best left winger in the Premier League era, and a legend. Well, better than McManaman.
What, left winger? I thought he's a right winger.
Who's Steve
Nah,
McManaman?
he played right, and then Salah came, and then he moved to the left.
Oh, we're talking about Mane. Sorry, I thought we were talking about Salah. My bad. I thought we were talking about Salah here. Sorry. He's been the best in the Premier. Oh, Liverpool's best in the Premier League era. Yeah, I don't think you can argue that.
I mean, Steve McManaman is the only one that can chat to him.
Do you know? I never thought of. I never think of McManaman as a winger for some reason. Every time I think of him, I always think of him in the centre of midfield. But anyway, anywho's.
Is there anything more on this game?
Listen, man. If you don't sleep on Liverpool. That's what I'll say. Don't sleep.
I'm with you. I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
Other than what happened to Harvey Elliott, that was one thing. Was it a red card? That's the question.
Because of what happened. Yeah, because of what happened is I think you have to take into account what the aftermath looks like. If he doesn't break his leg, because something happened to Mane, didn't it happen to Mane similar, literally down the other end, or Mane did something, I can't remember.
With Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, and there was nothing, not even a yellow, And I think if Harvey Elliott doesn't break his leg, I don't think he even gets the yellow card. Whereas,
but then it's going to get rescinded, ain't it?
I don't think they'll rescind the red. I don't think they will.
I think
they rescinded Son's one.
Yeah, they rescinded Son's one.
Yeah, I think they should rescind it. To be honest, it went a red.
Okay, fair enough.
It went a red. Simple.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah,
it's just they've sent him off.
Sons was worse, isn't it? Sons was worse on Andre Gomez.
It was just an unfortunate. It was just an accident. You know what I mean? It's a contact sport. Things happen.
But you just wonder, man, how does he break his leg?
Endo's taking us back to 2016. He says Liverpool 8 or nothing.
Endo, hang on a minute. Did you, the same guy, did you not see the performance of the back four? By the way, see Thiago Alcantara? He's absolutely world class.
Is he right?
Bro, the way he'll get the ball in a half turn, he'll drop the shoulder, beat the man, his passing is succinct, he's physical as well, he's able to win the ball. Bro, if Thiago Alcantara is going to ball out the season, mark my words. Fabinho's on a different stratosphere. He's the best six in the world, in my opinion, hands down.
I think
Boston's the game, like primary key.
If there's one player of any team of the rivals that I envy, it's Fabinho. I hate the league. Liverpool signed.
No one could do both in the league like he can.
If you're talking like the classical position, he's too wavy.
He's cold.
Honestly.
He's cold. Look, Oscar, but to boss like Endo, Liverpool finished second minimum this season. Minimum. Don't sleep on Liverpool.
Huh? Did you watch the game on Saturday or Sunday?
I
cancel boss like Endo.
You have to cancel.
What's going on there?
I can't believe you just said that.
That's timeout worthy. Boss, like I won't time you out, but I should put you on timeout for that one.
You should be blocked. We should be done with it. The Spanish Xhaka, holy
Spanish Xhaka.
Alcantara.
Get well soon, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, man, gutted.
Just hoping to set him back.
And it's like every Liverpool fan I speak to, Ernest, I've developed your hatred for Liverpool a little bit. Now I'm understanding it because I'm speaking to a lot more Liverpool fans and they're just annoying. But Liverpool
fans telling me that they want us Mohamed Salah. Like what? Like are you not on that crystal meth.
They've developed not necessarily Adrian, but Liverpool fans have developed like PTSD from last season, so they fear injuries so much. So the fact, look, even Boss like Endo, as I said it, he's like, "Oh, we have 2 injuries." He's crying already. The fact that Harvey Elliott got injured yesterday is so painful because they have no depth.
I remember someone tweeted,
he was
manifesting a CR7 Achilles from a Liverpool fan. I was like, what is this? What is this? Why?
Lola said Thiago runs around and kicks people. Sick game.
Love it.
Good lad.
He's done for the hustle and bustle. Love it.
That is Spanish Jacker, right?
He's won it all. He's won it all. He's at that point in time where let me what? Has he not?
Has he?
Well, what hasn't he won?
I don't know. Has he won? Did he win the World Cup?
I don't know if he was there then. I'm not sure.
Cool. So he hasn't won it all.
I'm sorry.
Naby's free to play.
That uncle, Naby Kit is 35.
Naby, thank you, Adrian. About time somebody was with me.
Let me go do politics and stop the civil war.
And you know what?
He ain't a footballer no more.
And to not to make this just about Africans, bro. Tomiyasu apparently is 22 years old. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. He looks older than me. He's not 22.
Speaking of Tomiyasu, should we go there?
We can do. Let's go over to the Emirates.
Hey!
Hang on,
That
AD
comment
is
is
just a more...
Let's move on.
The more glamorous Xhaka. All he does is put his thumbs
Let's
up.
move on. Let's move on. So you telling me Thiago lost that game?
Oh. Hey, listen.
Since Fabinho's been in the side, he's been sensational. But
Listen, Oscar, he needs to go on timeout for 5 minutes. The Spanish Xhaka? Come on. A glamorous Xhaka? Flipping out.
Arsenal got to win, everybody! Yay!
Game 1 of the season has kicked off with 3 points. David, 1-0 win against Norwich. You heard the crowd. We are staying up. We've scored a goal. There was all sorts of chanting going on. Vieira, the first 15 minutes, of course. But yeah, talk to me, man. What was more important, 3 points or the performance?
You tell me, bruv. Listen, this season, I'm not jumping on this roller coaster. I'm not doing it, bruv. That's why I'm just.
Did you watch it?
No, bruv.
You didn't watch it.
Look, I'm looking at Big Rom at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. CR7 that thing at OT. I'm seeing Liverpool just doing things. Look at the goal we scored, bruv. Flipping,
No. I'm with you, David, because I wanted to talk about it. Yeah, when Pepe got the assist, his neck was on the grass. How is this happening? Bro, this win was fugazi.
Have I said this before on the podcast? It's time to put Pepe away. It's time.
Wasn't he not your player of the season, apparently, Peter?
Well, that tells you everything then.
I mean...
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Doesn't it? Who was better than him last season? Go on. I'll wait.
Good point. Probably Saka, but good point.
Saka did get player of the year. But he faded so badly towards the end of the season. Or from February onwards. I couldn't find him.
And he let the country
for love,
down.
no money.
He let the country down.
You let the country down, did he?
I didn't say that. That's crazy.
I heard
Lola said the Arsenal game wasn't the Arsenal game for me wasn't anything. It was a win onto the next. Arsenal game was a weird one. Norwich had moments, but the win was extremely important, says SW6. Yeah, I can't believe that Arsenal did nothing. Like, I can't believe that you take this opportunity to at least, stamp like, okay, we're gonna play this way going forward.
Like there was points. I was thinking this is Norwich can have them on here, and you can feel like the players were tense because they knew the situation if they lost.
Spoiler alert, Robin. Spoiler alert, yeah? Every game we play, you're going to think that. You're going to think the opposition had moments. You will see it again on Saturday against Burnley. And, why is Oscar, why are you shocked? What was the reason Ernest gave for not winning the league for Manchester United this season? What was the reason he gave? Because it's the same issue we've got over here.
Yeah.
Yeah? So don't be shocked.
No.
Don't be shocked. When a supply teacher takes over a class, how can you be shocked? Even if a cake is spread in the classroom. Even if a cake is happening.
Yeah, because shout out to Abdi's comment. He says, "How's Norwich at home in the 4th game of the season? A big game for Arsenal. Arteta and he's locking up. Norwich are the worst team in this league. They're the worst. Like who's worse than them? Maybe Watford. That's about it.
Yeah, but you know,
okay. If you can't win this game 2-0, where are you winning the game?
Oscar, when you go to Fort Park, and you're not a fan of rides, what do? You don't get on. You don't get on. They you can go to KFC.
The basketball
Correct.
thing.
Win a rubber ducky. You know what I'm saying?
Go get some candy floss.
David has literally said he's not getting on. He's not getting on for this.
Well, he doesn't want to ride stealth.
He doesn't want to ride stealth.
What about Young No Way Out? We're going to roller coaster backwards.
What, backwards in the dark?
It's me.
What Oscar needs to do, is come and come into 2021 and remember what our poor Arsenal fans have seen the last 18 months, Oscar. Give us a frigging break, okay? There is a reason why. What's funny? Saturday's result, not even result, the performance and everything else.
Yeah.
Tell me who was surprised. Oscar, you were shocked, but tell me else who was surprised with that. Who was surprised?
No, not shocked, but like I expected better from Arsenal.
But why did you? Come
on, guys.
Ask the question.
Because okay, let me see. I looked at the team. Yeah, I saw Lacazette, I saw Aubameyang, I saw Saka, I saw
Lacazette
Pepe.
didn't start.
Sorry, okay.
Lacazette didn't come on.
Aubameyang, Pepe, Saka, Odegaard. I think Odegaard's the other one. And I was like, yeah.
But why?
You go and win. We win that game 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again,
and the defense was solid. You got Gabriel back.
Was it solid? Was it solid?
As in the it's your best defense. Your best centre back partnership is White and Gabriel. No, so
I disagree.
After Smith's a heart growth wonder,
Lola says also, I'm not sold on Ben Translucent.
Wait, he's see-through.
I'm just Ben
What does that
Translucent. I'm just a tweet.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the tweet? Bring it up.
I've just seen an interesting tweet from one Patrick Timmons. He's a famous Arsenal fan.
God, yeah.
Always tweeting about Arsenal and Ozil.
Is he got the Ozil picture? Is that him?
Yeah. He said,
okay.
Seeing as the media will be in a hurry to point it out, it's worth noting that Ben White made 3 key passes against Norwich. For context, David Luiz completed 2 over the entirety of the T20-21 Premier League.
No, do you know what? Ernest, I don't want to hear his name. I don't want to hear that name.
Money well spent.
I don't want to hear that name on this podcast because I don't want to hear that name on this podcast. Never again should the names David and Luiz ever be mentioned ever again on this podcast. At least he's out of the league now.
Whoa.
Okay.
What happens if Flamengo wins the Club World Cup?
I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. Robin.
Contracts.
Oh, Ernest, don't do it yet. Robin, how freaking dare you? Okay. First of all, you brought up a player who got signed on the 12th of September. Okay, number one. What the heck is he?
Yeah.
How's he out of a job until the 12th of September? Okay. By the way, Mustafi's still out of a job now. So it tells you what kind of players we're buying at this club. Then he signed a 3-month contract. Do you know what they call it in the work business? Do you know what they call it in the work business? It's consultancy.
It's a year and 3 months.
It's a year and 3 months. It's a consultancy agreement. He's here on freelance. He's here on freelance.
He signed for a year and 3 months because
I had 3 months.
December 2022.
Is it 2022?
2022.
I'll hold you to it. But I read 3 months. I
thought it was 3 months.
I read 3 months and I said, listen, look at this. This is the kind of garbage we were spewing, right? And expecting us to get into the top 4 with players that can't find football clubs on a free. That's
mental,
It is mental, Adrian. That's what we call it.
Lola says key passes for a centre back. But I saw him get fisted up by Pookie when Tomiyasu wasn't cleared up for him. 50 mil for a centre back who can't.
Oh, by the way,
it's been wet an athlete.
He's just a guy with tats, isn't it? As far as I'm concerned, he's a guy with tattoos. I didn't see a peep of him last season. I could have. If you talk to me about Brighton centre halves, he's not the first name that came to my mind. That's for damn sure. And also, Tomiyasu, guys.
Is he not good?
Do you know what? I weren't impressed. People were, but I weren't necessarily impressed.
I wasn't impressed.
You know, it looks like he's another one who doesn't know where to stand, but his pace is going to try and get him out of trouble because he was legging it down the right backhand side, and I thought, oh, here we go. Here's another. You know, this is what Bellerin was pretty good at. He would recover very well, and if he lost that pace, that was the end of him. You know, I understand why David's hasn't gone on stealth. You know what I'm saying? I understand it.
I can't lie.
You
man are dejected. You man are.
But Oscar, it's because we had to sit there and watch it, man. We had to sit there and watch it.
What's that? Says Sean Jerome Dash is going to put the final nail in Arsenal's coffin. They're getting moved to at Burgess Park next week.
And that's the thing. It's going to be. Go on, David.
And that's the thing. Like, we won the game, but you still seen the same old nonsense, bruv. It's just. There's no hope, bruv.
It wasn't inspiring.
It wasn't.
There's nothing there. What is there?
It wasn't. You know, we weren't moving the ball. You know, you're rolling it around, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, yeah.
As I said, we see the performances over the weekend. You look at Emirates, and it's just like, fam, we're so far behind, bro. That's why I'm dejected.
I think it was Norwich at home. That's why I was like, what?
We didn't put him to bed.
You know, it's them ones, like, you know.
And by the way, I know we do goal of the week, but Aubameyang is the worst goal of the week. That was the worst goal of the week.
Do you know what it is? Yeah? Oscar, I was in all kinds of thoughts because I thought Pepe was on for a bet because his performance, in fact, the entire game, he was dreadful. He was absolutely dreadful. Then Tim Krul, I thought, oh, he's paying someone as well. Because what was that attempt of a save, by the way, before the goal went in? And then the rebound, he palms it to friggin' Aubameyang.
He's so
honestly, there's something not quite right with Tim Krul on that situation. So
Lola says Tomiyasu was good, nothing special, but he's going to have to overcompensate for translucent. Really, translucent? We're sticking with this on Ben White. Wow. Okay.
He's
good on the ball, both footed, has effort. Under Arteta, I see that being taken from him by Christmas.
He's just another one of the players that get.
Man, saying
look. Honestly, there was one. Did you see when Ramsdale done the twine? Gave Pookie the business, yeah? Done a little twine.
I saw that slow turn. I saw it.
Listen, bro, it was a nice little drop of the shoulder, yeah? Then he pings it to the halfway line, right on the byline. Then they can't control it.
Well, okay, so David, talk to me. Ramsdale. You know, he just plays Leno. Is he who you want to see going forward?
We'll have to see, bruv. It's 38-game season, bruv. Let's see, bruv.
Burnley next week. Do you want him starting?
Of course, bruv. Leno needs to sit down, bruv.
Hold this L, Leno.
Leno has had enough time to make that shirt his, bruv.
I'm taking this W. I'm taking it all the way to the bank, baby. I told you this guy was washed.
Oh my god.
You're right, bro. Because
every goalkeeper loses his number one spot when 5'8" players are scoring headers. It's over. You can't be the goalkeeper of the football club. You cannot.
Yeah, Lola says that turn from Ramsdale was meh. People are overdoing it because they're done with Leno. Honestly, I saw the clip.
Oh, what you mean the Cruyff turn?
I thought, bro, Robin, I thought the video I was watching was in slow motion. I swear down. I said, bro, this is live.
Guys, listen, the drop of the shoulder, yeah? It was it was minimum effort, but it caused havoc on Pookie's life. He done a spinneroonie. So, you know, it's just a shame Pepe couldn't bring it down. He's a glorified German millionaire. Oh my days.
I'm with it.
Look, Oscar, you know, this is it, innit? This is what we're gonna be this year.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's long for you, man. It's long for you, man.
I'll tell you what's more annoying and what angers, I think, most Arsenal fans is that it's very simple to fix. This is a very simple solution. His name is Antonio Conte. But and if my man keeps going at this rate, Mr. Patrick Vieira, listen, he could be second in line because the way he's got Palace moving at the minute, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Come
on, they won 2 games. Let's pop the brakes.
They won one game.
No. They didn't even win last week.
Address 2 things that Peter has just said. He said, Antonio Conte, my bro.
I prefer to kill him. I prefer to kill him. Oh, would you believe it? Scenes at Goodison Park. Scenes at Goodison Park. Hey, Ernest, just 1 second there. It's that man, Ben Mee, a man of the people, a man for black people.
Hey, Benitez, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Everton getting popped at home. That's how we like.
Nah, Joyce, yeah. Wait, Benitez needs to hold this L, yeah, because he's gone for a 3-4-3 after losing Calvert-Lewin. 3-4-3. Benitez, you're not at Liverpool, you know. This isn't circa 2006.
No.
You should let that one go.
Why shouldn't he?
With Everton, Oscar, name the four in the midfield.
They're playing Burnley.
Why don't you play at least 4-3-3, not 3-4-3? He thinks he's got Maldini and Nesta at the back. I don't see Albertini in this side.
Godfrey's got legs though, and that left-hand side, you know.
2 words: Yerry Mina.
Fairs.
I've said the bad.
I don't think he's that bad.
Oh, for God's sake,
Like,
Adrian!
he's not. No. He's not.
No.
Mina's not that bad, guys.
He's awful.
He is that.
I wouldn't.
He's awful. He's awful.
But he's not that good.
Yeah, he's not that good.
He's listen. Everton have gone above and beyond to get him.
By the way, man, them Barcelona, the defenders that they've blessed this league with. We need to start a documentary.
Bro, I saw one done for Wolves. What was it Firpo? Or was it even Leeds? I think he played for Leeds. Firpo? Is that his name?
Yeah, Junior Firpo.
I think this one's come out.
Is not good.
I see Semedo's miss. You saw Semedo's miss on the weekend. It was a howler.
Have you seen his defending?
Oh, yeah, never mind his finishing.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not watching Wolves or Watford unless I have to. Unless it's my.
No, but Wolves. Keep an eye on Wolves.
Bruno Lage. I told you, man. Bruno Lage, man. He's getting him moving.
What?
Getting him moving.
Nah, man. Ever since they dusted Raul Jimenez, I don't watch that team.
Ah, that's harsh, man.
No, they're not good to watch. What do you mean?
He cracked his skull.
Yeah, I'm saying he was the focal point and he made them play well. Now, obviously, he's returning. He's not himself. I'm not watching Adama grease his arms. I'm not watching that.
Oh, listen, I watched that all day, mate.
Boss that Endo said Maitland-Niles freed from the base.
Guys, I don't understand. How did Maitland-Niles get in the first 11 in midfield?
Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles.
I mean, Jack has got COVID. Only God knows where El Nene is. Party. Is Party back from Yam Festival yet? I don't know.
Yeah, he came off. Listen, when he came on the pitch, he changed the game for us.
Is it?
Yeah, as soon as Party came on, the ball started moving a bit forward. I'll let Lola test to that. But when he came on, he looked much better, and he leads up the goal as well.
What about Starboy? Number 10.
Oh, what? Death Row. I mean, look, he had a chance towards the end, and you thought, just put that in the bottom corner. You know what I mean? He has to work on his finishing. He's had a few like that this season. Yeah.
Because back in the last season, man were mentioning with Mason with money. Now this season, I ain't really heard them shouts. He's number 10 now.
Who mentioned Smith Rowe with Mason now?
It's there, Peter.
Nah, bro, you're lying.
Bro. Stop lying, bro.
Listen, if you just go on Twitter and type in Mason Mount and Smith, you would have found him.
I just want to make sure he's keeping up. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure. Lola says Mina is better than Keane by a lot, but their best centre back is Godfrey, and I agree with that.
John that tells me.
I take Godfrey.
John that tells me they need a new back four. That's what that tells me. Because where's
bro, who's got a dog?
Hey, you see my ends, yeah? Hella dogs, blood. Dogs for days. And them just every man, every block, every house has a dog, blood. About 20 dogs.
Bro, where do they keep them, blood?
I don't understand, fam. I don't understand, bro. Just
Well, Peter moved into a kennel. He moved into Batty's dogs home.
Man, I could get a job in dog walking, bro. Part-time gig.
Boss like Endo says ESR and Saka are so overhyped. They've got a combined 7 goals between them.
Our fan base is just very loud, isn't it? We're there. We're here and everywhere. So we know. Lola says Partey is by far and away the best midfielder at the club. ESR came on and was just as influential.
ESR is a player.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I think he's got the minerals.
let's not put the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? Good lad. What's that? Endo said Saka is a good player, but he doesn't stand out or anything. He's a black training owner.
Holy smokes!
Is that insult?
A little bit, because when Saka came, my days under
Yeah,
Emery.
It's not like Milner didn't burst onto the scene.
Yeah. And then he was too versatile for his own goods.
Yeah.
Yeah, he became that, didn't he? Look, 3 points for us.
It might be a shout, later down the road.
16th, looking good. Out the relegation zone.
Hey, Robin's
we are staying up. We are staying up. We are staying up.
Shall we talk about the other team in North London?
Huh?
Oh, can we please?
I don't believe this.
Sorry, Oscar, but this one has to take precedent.
Oh, really?
For this moment alone. Vieira, whoa.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll still do it.
Yeah. You see the angle for the segue? No, I respect
I see the angle. Let's go. What? Vieira.
Angles, bro. Hey, what? Palace 3, Tottenham 0. No, 3-0, guys. 10 men or not. 3 to Palace. Have Palace ever scored 3 goals before?
Zaha won. That's all I have to say about that.
Listen,
Zaha versus Tanganga was over before it started.
Why did Tanganga get into a beef that he was not equipped for? Why? Why did he do it?
What do you mean?
Why did he do it? I mean, listen, the guy flipping, going toe to toe with the Wilf. He was never winning that. He was never winning that.
I think Wilfred Zaha can fight. Like, he can really, really fight. Because why is he beefing every game he gets into beef with somebody on this pitch? There's no way you talk that much grease and you can't back it up. He must be able to fight.
Listen, he was on Sky
Ramsey.
He was on Sky Sports listening to that hard gigs. That hard gigs. I'll never forget it. It was like, the mixtape. It wasn't even the gigs album. It was on the mixtape, and it was like the intro of the mixtape. I said, nah, you're a G. On Sky Sports News, chatting out of his window.
What's it? Blade meets Brown. What's it called?
Oh, I don't remember what the... Yeah, I think it was that, I think it is that one. Blood, he was pumping, and he was pumping it loud. You know them ones where he's trying to talk to Jeff Shreves or whoever it was, and it's pumping loud. And you can see him smiling because he knows he's made himself a winner here. He's made himself an absolute winner. There's obviously the goal at Everton. Who scored the goal, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Ironically.
Michael Keane. And it was an excellent cross from Andros Townsend.
Oh, fantastic. That's a beautiful goal.
Yeah, really nice goal. Really nice goal. Let me read some more of the comments about the Palace game. Abdi says, I told you, man, about Spurs. Who disagreed with you? People were gassed over the first 3 games in which they all got lucky in. They're trash. This is a reality check for them. They're finishing 6th or 8th, media team. I don't think any of that is a hot take, Abdi. I think we all kind of agree. Like, no one expects much from Spurs this season, despite their good start. I don't know. Anyone disagree?
Do you know how much of an L Harry Kane is having to endure this season?
Hold deep. Don't
hold that L.
Hey, leave him. Leave him for me.
Leave
him for me.
Okay. Because boy, oh man,
and
listen.
Also, Lola says Palace were clearly better than Spurs, and this is true. I watched
all over them
before the red card, bro.
Yeah, all over
them. First half, Spurs didn't have a shot.
And how dumb? By the way, how dumb does the Edouard signing look now? I mean, some of the top teams in Europe were looking at this striker, right? My man comes on the pitch, first touch goal, then the second goal. What is he? He played 4 minutes. He's got a double. He's played 4 minutes. I'm thinking to myself, this looks even more crazy. Their performance against West Ham from coming from 2-0 down was very impressive. But then to beat Spurs the way they did, I'm like, yo, Patrick, bro, Uncle Pat, did you walk in there and say, yo, it's Tottenham? Then therefore they just went out there and done their business. Because if Vieira can get good results like that this season, man, he'll be on the radar for a few clubs for sure.
Because Mandem, I feel like
be building.
Yeah, because I feel like Palace have quietly gone under the radar. They've assembled a lovely squad, man. Like,
do you know what it's because? Do you remember how worried we were at Stamford Bridge? Though we watched them at Stamford Bridge and we said, "Oh dear."
Stamford Bridge was without Eze, it was without Elise, without Edouard now, and it was without Conor Gallagher, who's been arguably their best player so far this season. Man, he had an excellent game against Spurs.
Yeah, he bossed. What's his name? Skip.
I mean, you hear that? Yeah, it's funny. Tottenham's midfield of Winks and Skip. It's just not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to do you nothing. Zaha is my guy, but he tried to push Tanganga and he didn't move. No, but the thing is, the foul that Tanganga does on Zaha, though, was a bit like, what was that? If I was Zaha, I'd be pissed as well. Because I was like, what kind of challenge was that? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. I was waiting for Zaha.
Congolese, man.
I was waiting for Zaha to knock him out. Like, he looked like he was about to bang him. And he kind of, the fact that he didn't hit him kind of made him look a little bit soft. I hear what Boss like saying, but we would be cussing him saying, "Come on, man, you got to hold it, bro. Just don't punch him." But he looked like he would have decked him on road, bro. If he saw him outside, shalank.
Are you sure? Apparently Spurs signed Tanganga from OFP. So that's the feeder club.
Tanganga will have him up.
Do you think so?
Yeah, man. Tanganga's.
I just think Zaha will draw for a blade.
You got to look at the shoulders. You got to look at the shoulders sometimes.
I don't know. Let's not get twisted. Tanganga is well built. Let's put it out. He's well built.
He's athletic.
Zaha must know. He must know something to be beefing all these guys. Like, they're not your size.
He's got the shank.
He's nimble.
And he's nimble, and he knows SN1. They will come for. They will. Yeah, come on. SN1. He's part of SN1.
Come on.
Let's not act like he's not.
Lola says pushing doesn't mean anything. If they scrap, Zaha is winning. Tanganga was trying to hug Zaha. I disagree. I disagree. I put money on Tanganga.
I think Zaha's got bones of steel though. He's legit calcium. You know them ones. AD looks like Tanganga. You know. Swear down.
That's what they're saying.
Well,
it's the saying. That's what the
streets are saying. But anyway, Oscar, let's go over to Stamford Bridge. We can get.
Golasso! Oh my goodness!
Oh, would you believe it, John? Andros Townsend in again, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic.
It's not Andros Townsend. Yeah, it's an absolute screamer. It's an absolute screamer. It's a contender for goal of the week straight away. It's 2-1 to Everton. Andros Townsend has just smacked one in the top bins from about 35 yards.
Was it better than when he scored against Man City at the Etihad? Was it better than that?
Well, Pierre, you can't do that.
I'm sorry, it's a question.
That was goal of the season. No, it's not. It's not
okay,
bad.
Just say no. I'm just asking if it was. I'm just asking a question. What's going on?
To give some context, isn't it? Yeah.
Listen to know.
People are saying Lola says sweet goal.
Ping.
Special. It really is something special.
Do you know what it is? It's the over and dip. It's the over and dip.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
And with that, shall we move on?
He was scoring goals like that for Newcastle as well. He was having fun with that left peg. Oscar, go ahead.
I'm happy for him. Big up him.
The Lukaku show, man. 3-0 Chelsea beating Aston Villa. Although the scoreline doesn't necessarily tell you the story. Is that fair?
It doesn't. It was a much more even game than a 3-0 game. But what happens when you have a match?
There's a few talking points in this match, really.
Romelu, big up, Iklas Elmi. I was at the game again this weekend.
You lot chant Lukaku's name?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, well, he's black, isn't it?
Well, so. You do know that because we chanted his name at the Emirates when he slapped you lot up. So don't ever.
I didn't hear him. Damari Gray, fantastic scenes. Adrian, you might have to hold this L, Adrian.
Oh, hold it.
You might have to hold this one. It's early. It's early scenes, but.
Oh, is he my fantasy team?
Yeah.
Hey, why hasn't Richarlison done anything?
Yeah, I told you, you're not trying to win fantasy with Richarlison.
I just need Adam to sit.
Why are you upset, Adrian?
Just do something.
What do you mean?
You got Damari Gray in your fantasy team and he just scored.
Do I?
Yeah.
He was asking if he had.
Oh,
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, I checked your team because we're close by in the points. So I looked at your team. I said, "Who's he got today?" He's got Gray, and I was like,
Oh, we love that. We love that. 5.5.
Everton can't score 3 goals and Richarlison's got 2 points.
It's another fantastic goal. Burst through on goal and he finishes it. Damari Gray's start to his Everton career has been fantastic.
It's been phenomenal. It's a great start.
PP, you're right. He's making me eat my words.
Well, the thing is, this might be Damari Gray all over though, isn't it? Because he had a bright start for Leicester at one point.
Did he?
He had a bright start, as in just like a couple of games, nothing too long. He obviously at Birmingham, the starlet at Birmingham, who seemed to be fishing out some kids, man. They've got some players at that academy, to be fair. I'll tell all the Blue Nose crew. But if you put
it just keeps on coming. Look, they're saying it's 4-1.
Oh, let's have a look, John. Let's see. Is my boy Richarlison got one? Please tell me he's got one. Okay, see.
That bird, get him out, man.
The bird.
I can't stand him, honestly. He
Andre Gomez lays it off. He sets
Oh, and it's
Where
not.
is Richarlison?
Hey, it was offside. What? Is it offside?
Well, he's got
All right.
head in his hands.
Yeah, no, it's offside. Lola jumped the gun there with that one. It's offside. It was Decore though. Decore, big up Decore, man. He's had 2 assists now, and that
He's
goal.
improved. He's actually very much improved.
Has he?
He can play the ball now.
Yeah, he's much improved on the Rafa.
Okay,
credit due, man.
Allow me to get back to Chelsea so that we can get on with the rest of this pod. Iklas says a flattering result, but I don't care. 3 points is 3 points. We look very solid. Played a weakened team against a very good side, and we won 3-0. Every week, this team gives me confidence and belief that we can win it. I agree. This game, as you said, wasn't the best game, but we didn't create that many.
So why do you gain confidence? Why do you agree with Iklas in terms of it gives you confidence, even though the performance wasn't necessarily
because
3-0?
I think it's because we showed a robustness that when things weren't going our way, we weren't going to collapse and crumble. It always looked like we were going to win the game. Shout out to Boss Back Endo. He says, Oscar, I saw you on Chelsea Fan TV. Yes, I was on Chelsea Fan TV. Why are you watching Chelsea Fan TV?
Oscar, do you watch Arsenal Fan TV?
I do.
Hold that L, please.
I do.
Hold that L.
Yeah, I got to that.
Let's go.
Anyways, I was gonna say, even though it was 3-0, first half alone, Mendy saved you quite a few times.
Yeah, bro. Mendy.
Those gloves are warm.
Mendy pulled out
warm.
top tier saves, man. Some top tier saves. It really made me like this weekend made me think, do I have to recalibrate where I've got him in the list of goalkeepers in the world right now? Because he really put on a performance that dug out points for us.
Well, where is he in at the moment?
To talk us through it.
Yeah.
Because okay, so
let's chill on this.
You've got the elites, innit? You've got your Allisons, your Oblaks, your Donnarummas. I still obviously Neuer. I think Neuer's better than him. Other than that, there's not really much. Like I feel like he's kind of on par with Edison for me.
Ooh.
Do you think you're doing him a disservice
like
there?
So that's a personal opinion.
I feel like Edison is people I don't think people give him the props that I think because he is at Man City, innit? So it's a bit unfair. It's like, whatever. You got the golden egg. But shout out to Unruly Marvel. Just screaming, bro. African keeper.
Yeah, Peter, man, you gotta hold that. You gotta hold this L, man.
Does he?
What's the L that I have to hold? Explain the L, please.
Come on. We're not doing this again.
Adrian, what? Go on, Adrian.
No, because if fairness to Pete, if anything, it's almost reiterated his point, because it's like Mendy now, it's almost like a watershed moment, whereas Mandem can actually say, we can actually trust African goalkeepers. Let's keep it a buck.
No, Adrian, no.
Let's keep it a buck. They don't rate African managers. They don't rate African goalkeepers.
No.
They don't rate African players.
Adrian, we can trust one African goalkeeper.
Thank you very much.
No, exactly.
What's when I tell Sam what you are up and the man?
Who's this? Who's African goalkeeper?
As in Mendy. But that's the thing. Name the others.
Name the others.
Name the others.
But it's not about the others. Iklas only said, "Can we talk about Mendy? Another season of this, and he's going to be considered as world class." Peter, you're a racist. Your racist claim last season is coming to bite you.
How is it a racist claim?
Says he's better than Edison.
That's harsh. Average.
I think he is.
Average.
That's my personal opinion.
I think Edison's good, and I think Mendy.
Yeah, man. Edison's good, man. In my opinion,
I think they're both good. Robin is right. Mendy did definitely save us yesterday. He pulled out some top tier saves. One from Ollie Watkins. But I think
Ollie had two. He should have passed it both times.
Can we also talk about the howler of a debut that was Saul?
It was the worst debut I've seen at Stamford Bridge ever.
Wow. You've seen Kesman, you've seen Smertin, Yarashik.
No, it was bad. It was bad.
I confidently say that is the worst debut I've ever seen at Stamford Bridge. It was horrible. Torres' debut was against Liverpool, and we lost.
He almost scored as well, to be fair.
That's Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, they lost though,
How
innit?
bad his debut was.
That's
Yo,
how bad.
No. I've never seen. Marvo's mugging
And
it.
the thing is, he got
What's the difference between Harry Winks and Saul?
oh,
Based on that performance.
Hey,
wasn't it?
who did he start in front of? Who did he
It's not
start in front of?
Getafe.
So
Jorginho.
Kante's injured, and Jorginho was just on international duty, so it was like a resting. He played Kova and Saul in the middle. And let me tell you guys, this guy, he thought he had 10 minutes on the ball every single time he got the ball. Man was chilling. He was waiting for the waiter every time he got the ball. Like, I'm here to get a drink and sit down. It was so silly. He didn't know. Villa said, anytime this guy's on the ball, press. You know,
Losing the ball left, right, and centre.
literally.
And he was talking about Fred, and he was like, whenever Fred gets the ball, we move. That's literally what it is.
That's the trigger.
He was literally like a waiter.
He legit thought he was at Starbucks, bro. He thought he had all the time in the day.
Honestly,
The guy was just waiting. He was waiting with his receipt. Like, yeah, my latte is coming. No, like, move the ball.
Spelling the man's name's wrong in that.
I said this was not the same one from Atletico. That was my first thought.
Guys, think about it, yeah. If you're a midfield, like giving the ball away as a midfielder in the middle of the park, it's probably the worst place to give the ball away. I kid you not, he gave the ball away 5 times. 5 on your debut when everyone is watching you.
That's one every 9 minutes. That's one every 9 minutes.
Guys,
consider the amount of minutes he played.
Go back. It's Burnley. Oh no, it's offside. Sorry, the flag's gone.
Flag gone there, John.
Yeah, no, but yeah, the debut was shocking. I hope he gets another chance in the Champions League to run out again because, fam, that was bad. SW6 says Saul was in cruise mode. Them Villa guys hounded him. Ikla says, I want to see Saul and George against Zenit tomorrow. A European game is slow. I thought it will help him. I agree. Let him get
run
out and wash this performance off.
I'm sure Saul thought, you know what, the Premier League is the toughest league in the world, blah, blah. I'm sure he had all that spiel. But then he heard they're playing Aston Villa. He thought, well, who are they? And thought, this is one of the Costa games. It's like playing flipping Celta Vigo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm playing
one of them ones.
Yeah, like Cadiz. You know what I mean? It's like I'm playing one of them teams.
All the space in the world.
When I tell you, I can order my meal from here for when me and wifey go and meet each other after work. Like it was very alarming how bad he was. Yeah. And Tuchel was like, I cannot take risks. I cannot. I have to pull this man off and bring in something new.
So Pete, to answer your question, you said why are me and Iklas, why do we feel so confident despite the fact Chelsea didn't play so well? I think it's more to do with the fact that we can see that there's more to come. We won 3-0 and there are better performances from a lot of these players. A lot of these players we saw better from them last season. And there's more. Yeah, there's more to come. Lukaku had 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. We have a number 9.
Again, the first goal. I have to say, you know, how much real estate did he want to purchase as well? Because I mean, and it was the slowest goal of all time because I could tell. Was it Matty Cash or whoever it was in that position? He's going to go that way. Was it Target? Even worse. He's going to go that way, and then he's going to go and bend it the other way. Okay, what did they do? Nothing about it.
Well, Lukaku's left-footed. This is why I was really impressed with it. Lukaku's left-footed, had the ball on his left foot. You'd think anyone's going to strike that across goal. He cuts back onto his right. He kicked
it, Oscar. He kicked it like the right foot was his weaker foot. He kicked it like that.
It went in the back of the net, though. So
that's what that counts.
I can't complain.
The second one, delicious.
Oh my
delicious.
God.
Oscar, just talk to your guy, yeah? We don't want him doing no MCL, ACL, bruv. No more sliding, cuz.
Who?
That knee slide.
Lukaku.
That's the first goal.
Listen, the guy's carrying like flipping, he's carrying like 200 pounds, waist up. He needs to frigging calm down. You know what I'm saying? He has to look at the hip mobility, has to be on peak.
Man costs 100 mil, you know. You can't be sliding.
and them knees, when them ligaments go, that's it. That player never returns.
Unless his name's Virgil van Dijk.
No, but we have to talk about it. That Kovacic assist, though, that was something special, man. Ball cut out like three defenders. SW6 says cover, finish, and assist. Sensational. Lukaku is too focused. Mings is finished. Yeah, we'll talk about him.
Listen, wait. SW6, he never started. Let me be very frank and clear. He never started.
Mings has never been good to me. I don't know if it's just me.
When he was at
He's
Ipswich, he was like the starlet. I think he was 18 or whatever. He's like, yeah, look at this guy, and he was a left back then. So if if you ever played fullback, but they've moved you into centre half, questions have to be asked.
Alarm bells.
Just know it was not. This wasn't fluke. There is reasons. There's detailed data for him going at centre half.
No, Peter.
Just know.
No. Peter, let's take it back one. What's a guy that's 6'5" doing at left back? Alarm bells need to start ringing because defensively he's not short.
Yeah, Dan Burn. I couldn't believe it.
6'7". Come on.
Yeah, man. But Mings had a howler for 2 of the goals, so he can't be happy with himself. I wanted to touch on Cover because we spoke about him last week, Peter. You were giving him a bit of stick.
I did not give him stick. Oh, for God's sake! Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we do this?
You alluded to the idea that he's almost surplus to requirements now that we've brought Sol in. Was that not what you said?
No, I said
he said Sol starts. To be fair,
I said Sol starts. That's what I said. And guess what he did, Oscar? That's what he did. He started.
Yeah, I never said he wouldn't though.
I never said he's surplus to requirements, and I never dissed Kovacic. It's like I say something, and for some reason it's insulting the player. It's the same thing about this. It's the same thing about this defensive situation. When I said it was their weakest link. Again, like I'm attacking the defense.
Peter, another clean sheet, another fantastic performance from Thiago Silva. I don't know. Trevor Chalobah looking solid at the back too. I can't really see.
It's okay. Oscar, remember, my conversations about Chelsea, you have to remember, I talk about them as if I am talking about them winning the league title. And if they're not, then obviously I'm not going to put them in that regard. In the same vein, I expect Chelsea to be challenging for this title hell for leather.
We should.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't think a centre-half like Rudiger will be the title-winning side. That's just my opinion. Yes.
Do you know since Tuchel's come in, Edouard Mendy has more clean sheets than goals conceded? Did you know?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's a stat.
Bring the stat back up in May. We'll dissect it.
What you expected him to hold on to that?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, bringing it up now. I don't understand.
It's been 9 months, bro.
Yeah, since Tuchel's come in. That's January.
9 months.
That's calendar year.
January, yeah. When did Tuchel come in?
Is
January.
it what? So he's got more clean sheets than they've got than conceded goals.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Unruly mother who says Reece James took a pick with Drake. Chelsea are going trophyless this season. Drake curse is real. I think Drake curse is real for certain, man. But Didier Drogba took a picture with Drake in 2012, and we all know what happened next. We all know. So keep watching.
Bro.
Wait. God, was that after the Champions League final?
No, it was on the run. It was after we slapped Napoli out. Drake was in the stands watching that game.
Rumor has it is when you got knocked out by Juventus in the group.
That was a different Drake though. That was pre-bid.
Yeah, Drake.
Babyface Drake.
Baby Drake.
When man was looking at Leon Best.
Yeah, I remember to call him Leon Best I ever had. That's what I used to say.
Leon Best. Good times.
But Boss Endo says last week I said Cover is the best ball carrier in the Prem. Shout out to him.
No, he is ball retention. He's like Musa Dembele.
Okay, I got one last thing on Chelsea. Iklas Elmi says, Osk, would you rather go back to back and win the Champions League or win the league? Give me that back-to-back Champions League. I want it now. I want it now, Iklas. I want it now. Chelsea won the Champions League, dusted. And I think, honestly, on our day, we can beat any team in the world. There's not a single team that I fear Tuchel masterminding a plan over 2 legs to try and beat. I think he could beat anyone. Yeah. In the league, I've always had issues about Chelsea's consistency and, can we do it in those smaller games? I feel like sometimes we just switch off, and there's a couple of games where we might just lose points to a team that we really shouldn't be losing points to. But when the mentality is on and it's Champions League quarterfinal, Champions League semi-final, I believe in this team. I really do. So Champions League is the more likely thing for me, and it's the thing I want the most. Any more on Chelsea?
That's a good point, actually, because I would have thought as a Chelsea fan, you probably would want the Champions League more, because you've got the titles, you've got quite a few league titles, and in recent time you have 5 in the last 15. So I guess more Champions League would cement Chelsea as one of the juggernauts in European football.
Yes, if
And
we
back to back as well. It was nuts.
if we do back to back,
You get put in the conversation with the Bayerns, with the Madrids, Barca's of this world. Did you know, and I didn't know this, that Ronaldo has more Champions Leagues than Messi?
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't know. It just struck me.
Messi have 3.
You know, like when Messi's got 3. You know when Ronaldo got those like collective Champions League.
He won like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I just thought he was just catching up. You know, for some reason I just thought Barcelona have got like 20 Champions Leagues in the last 30 years.
No, man. Your boy Pep didn't run it up like that.
I heard Peter saying though, it feels like Barcelona have more than what they actually do.
It feels like they've got more than what they have.
They've only got 5. They've only got 5.
Because them man were always fighting league title. So one didn't win the league, they won the Champions League. The other one,
but I think Messi's got 4. You know,
he's got 06,
2006, 2009,
he's got
13.
15. Yeah, he's got 4.
Does he get 06?
Yeah.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah, he didn't. The thing is, he didn't play in the final. I think he was injured in the final, so he's not in the trophy celebrations. But he's part of the squad. He got the medal,
so he gets the medal. He's got the medal.
What? He wasn't part of the. He wasn't in the stadium.
I don't think there's pictures of him with the trophy.
I didn't know Messi played football.
It counts because he's registered.
He's done his hamstring.
Yeah, I think he was injured.
He done his hamstring that season.
I remember because they knocked us out that year in 06, and he came Stamford Bridge and tore it up.
I think he got injured that game, didn't he?
Messi has 4.
I remember he came and he hit the bar. This is when he was a young kid. I think he was like 18. He came, and it was like
the rules are weird though in Europe. Though it's when you register a team, you can register a team twice. Once you've registered a team, whoever's been registered, everyone, regardless if you play or not, gets a medal.
Yeah, but Messi played though.
He's got 4. Remember, they beat Barcelona and Madrid twice.
Yeah.
According to Wiki, he's got 4.
Yeah. For the last part of the season in 06. Iklas, lastly on that last question, Iklas says, Oscar, I want the Prem to cement our success as the best team in the world, continental and domestic success. I'll take either one. I'll take either one, mate. I can't lie. But I want
to be greedy, bro.
Especially this league, this season, man. Listen, everyone will bite everyone's head off.
This Premier League season will be special if it's a title race.
If it's a proper title race.
There's a type. I think there will be. I think the top 4 are going to fight.
Do you think it will go all?
I want it.
Do you think it will go all the way to May, or do you reckon it will like peter out March?
I think it depends. Season's long. We're in September. We'll see what happens in December. If it stays like this now, then we've got to fight. I don't think anyone's breaking into the top 4. That's what I'm telling you.
It depends who goes further in Champions League, innit?
I think all 4 will go far in the Champions League.
How much of a factor is that?
I think it's huge.
I think it's huge.
I don't think it's a factor.
Liverpool in Champions League have got 97 points. Like, is it that?
No, but I think now, obviously, everyone's got better. Everyone's improving. You know, I think it's going to be tougher to fight. But
you beat Fodder though. You're not playing the best teams every week, innit?
But you know what it is? This week will be a great indicator of that because all of the top 4 have won this weekend. We're now going into a Champions League week. We'll see. Will that have impact? I know it's not knockout stages, but will this week impact the fixtures next week?
Can I say, Oscar? By the way, seeing AC Milan versus Liverpool in the midweek, just looking at the badges and the names, it has hit me in the feel spot. I know it's not the same AC Milan, but when I see AC Milan versus Liverpool, I'm like, here we go.
He is falling for them old matchups. Anything Vince McMahon wheels out to him, Peter will laugh it up. AC Milan versus Liverpool. Who gives a monkeys?
Taker versus Goldberg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm taking it. Man United's fixtures from October to December are mad. So we're talking about this. The clocks will go back soon. We'll go forward, whatever, and we'll see. Everyone will see how they get on a wet, rainy night. We'll see how it goes.
SW6 says the only thing I worry for is Liverpool in AFCON. It's flipping.
Yeah, that is a big worry.
It's a fat L.
Hey, you're talking about AFCON. How about our goalkeepers going away as well? So
Arsenal lose Pepe, Partey, Aubameyang.
Hey, that's a gift. Get rid of them.
What? Aubameyang as well. Come on, man. Aubameyang and Partey, man. Partey,
listen. Is Partey back allowed? Is he allowed back in the team? after his mischief.
He came on and changed the game midweek. Thing is,
No, I'm talking about the international team.
Oh yeah,
Remember, he was late and he got kicked out.
God knows.
That was outrageous. He should have got on that guy that week, you know. That was ridiculous. I just turned up. Like, when you felt like it.
My prayer is, can I have 35 more games of Thomas Partey, please, Lord, please. He needs to be fit, because if he's not, then forget about life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Pete, can we run through the rest of the fixtures and then move on?
My friends, we can indeed. Brighton getting a win away at Brentford, people. That is a very impressive victory. And Brentford, I think it's time you got to, pull your act together. Yeah, I get it. You beat Arsenal opening day, happy days. But, get your finger out now. Because I think they drew with, who did they draw with? They drew that 2-2 with someone. Can't remember who it was. Maybe it was a good result, but I haven't seen Brentford win since. So, anyway. Southampton and West Ham, whoever put Mikel Antonio in your team, in your fantasy teams, oh boy, he let you down. He let you down.
He let me down so much.
He let you down. It's 0-0 at St. Mary's. Watford 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Bruno Lage, people, yeah? Kepa Balenciaga instead of Eduardo Mendy. Afcon is going to touch a couple teams hard. For real. And that will spice up the Premier League. Just when you think it's saucy enough, we're going to add some aromat. Just throw that in there.
Afcon's in January, innit?
Yep, boy.
Hey, Oscar, get ready for Kepa to concede some bangers, bro.
Screamers, nothing but screamers.
Screamers. And then obviously...
Did Uganda qualify for Afcon?
I don't think so.
We'll never know, because Uncle was blocking the camera.
Yeah, I still don't know what the score is.
How we don't qualify for AFCON, for flip's sake?
Let me have a look.
Leicester City, while you do that, Leicester City 0, Manchester City 1. Impressive victory for Man City away at Leicester. Yeah,
Uganda did not qualify.
No, they didn't. They did not qualify.
To be fair, you would have known if they did.
Yeah, we didn't know and still. Hey, Marvel, I might have to put him on timeout. I don't know why he's coming at Uganda like this.
Name the player though.
He said,
Chris Kiwomya.
Bro, that's like 1994. What about his son? Is he still a professional? Alex,
I think he is actually. To be fair, and I think Chris is at Leicester doing something.
Used to play for Chelsea at a point. Pace was at 94.
There's a guy that plays for Wolves, but he's contracted. He's chosen Canada as his team.
What, Owen Ottawese?
Yeah,
he's from Uganda.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, the name Ottawese. Yeah, man.
He's wham. Have you seen his BMI?
Yeah, Lola says, who are the Ugandan ballers? I don't know, Lola. I don't know.
Lola, brother. But for the Arsenal, man, Chris Kiwomya, go back in 1996.
You're going to have to Google that one. I can't give you the answers.
And his son, Alex, is playing at Kings Lynn.
Huh? That's non-league.
That's peak still.
You see, you know what? You see the Ugandan teams, yeah? Mm-hmm. The clubs, the names are hilarious.
Listen, even when I was 10 years old being told about these teams and the names,
have
they still got them?
Listen, there's a team called Police, bro.
You gotta love it.
Hey, there's Police FC. Hold on.
Is Express still there?
Yeah.
And then obviously SC Villa. I remember they were a fake Aston Villa, bro.
That's not too bad.
You got Vipers.
Bright Stars. There's Bright Stars. I remember Bright Stars. Simba FC is the best one though. Simba. Yes, bro.
Lola O says there's always one known player from most African countries, like how Kenya had Wanyama.
Adebayo for Togo, Kanute for Mali, and Sissoko as well, to be fair.
Ours is Kiwomya. Chris Kiwomya, former Arsenal.
He's weak.
I can tell you. I could tell you about Uganda in the World Cup qualification. Currently, they're joint second. Not good enough. They need to win the group.
Oh man,
to advance. But it's only 2 points.
Guys, can I give you one more? Uganda Revenue Authority.
That sounds like HMRC.
It does.
It's not a football team.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, I love it.
Oh, man.
Big
Hey,
up
we
Uganda
should
crew.
go back and start playing, bro.
What do Paraka?
What the flip is this?
We could probably get a gig, to be fair.
Nah, this is
I
disgusting.
think we-
Tekai Green, he says, "Sue."
Man,
He spelled it the way that I spell it. Oh no, that's the correct way, isn't it?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oscar, who was the goal of the week? Yeah, Coffee Gin ABC.
Bruno.
Well, there's Bruno, but I'm looking
Okay.
at Andros Townsend like, yo.
I've got Edward. I've got Edward for me, man. He's come off the bench, scores 2, puts Tottenham to bed.
We're talking about goal of the week, not player of the week.
Goal of the
Oh,
week.
sorry.
not player of the week.
Goal of the week. Sorry. My apologies. Bruno. I can't see past Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno still. That's
Bruno
insane.
Fernandes. I know he bought real estate, but
Fernandes.
nonetheless.
Guys in the
Bruno
comments,
Fernandes.
drop your goal of the week if you got one. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, Bruno.
Player of the week. I agree with you, Peter. I believe
You'd go with Edward.
Edward. The bias in me was like, yeah, CR7 did his thing, but honestly, the fact they came on 22 seconds and just scored and then scored twice, I was like, yep, you done it for me.
Unbelievable. Come off the bench, blood. Against Spurs as well. Big game.
Man, them need to start taking gambles on players, man.
For real.
Because I know man's from the SPL, but the goal doesn't change size, bro. If you're a finisher, you're a finisher.
Yeah, debatable.
Yeah, obviously within reason, innit? But he looks like he's got the
Sometimes,
minutes.
you see a man score 28 goals in the Bundesliga, you sign him up. You know what I mean? You think he can bang goals, but don't work that way.
I hate that stuff.
Oh no, Oscar knows that one very well.
Yeah.
Team of the week. Lingard's goal was good.
You went to team. Sorry, I was.
Well, we did players. We did player. Oh, have we not voted? Have we not voted on?
We didn't vote on player of the week.
Oh, shame.
No,
I said Edward.
Edward.
Go for it.
Edward.
I just want to say Lukaku's name, but I think it's Edward. Yeah.
AD.
Edwards, but big up Fabinho. He balled out, man.
And David.
Yeah, Edward.
Don't know. Edward gets the player of the week.
He's fuming. Abdi's fuming. He said player of the week, CR Ross Clark 7. So what are you guys talking, man? And he said, guys, before I can't remember, talk to me nice.
Yeah. Let's see how Man United's performances get on. Depending on how Man United get on, that's how we will talk.
Marvel says, did you guys touch on the Zaha Tanganga fight? Yeah, we covered it earlier.
We did go back in the archive. Go back on the stream. You'll see it there, bro.
Let us know who you think will win the fight, Tanganga or Zaha.
Yeah. That's what we discussed.
Team of the week, there's a suggestion for Palace from Boss Lyendo.
I think that's a strong suggestion.
I'm sorry.
I think it's probably the right one.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm saying United.
Robin.
No, it's not. No, it's not happening.
United.
Why?
No, you can't say United every week.
Robin.
This is a
No,
joke.
I'm not.
You're
But I
saying-
didn't.
Newcastle at home.
You're saying them every week, Robin.
Am I saying it every week?
You said you. I
I
think
don't
you even
think I
said them. I think you even said them for Wolves away. I think you
No,
said them
who
every
is
week.
it? Who is it?
No, I said Varane. I didn't say team of the week.
I was.
No,
anyway.
I think he did say team of the week for the Leeds victory, but over Brentford against Arsenal.
I was on my lunch break at work. Yeah, I was tucking into a Boots meal deal. Yeah, and I'm listening to top four.
You got money.
Nah, come on.
That's like 5 quid. That's like 5 quid, isn't it?
AD, ask him where was this Boots? It's not just any Boots. It's not just any
How
Boots.
much?
It's $3.49. Come on, man. That's
That's
only
not bad.
from the Tesco one.
Where's the Boots store? Where's the Boots store?
Liverpool Street. The point I was making, is
Finance Centre, yeah.
I'm listening to the podcast while on my lunch break, and I hear you guys talking about team player of the week. Sorry, and Robin has the nerve to mention Rafael Varane. I said, "What? You can't just throw Man United players in there when you feel like." The team of the week is Crystal Palace. They beat
Spurs 3-0.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know until you look and find when Palace last scored 3 goals in the Premier League. We can't have this discussion. It can't be much further.
By the way, Marvel understands what I'm saying. He said Tanganga wins. East London man them are unpredictable. Yeah,
Unpredictable.
Speaking of winning fights, what arms Corleone or bouncer? He man had it. But I've been seeing Bouncer practicing on Snapchat. He's a problem, bro.
Yeah, Arms Corleone will throw him like a dart. Remember when Kevin Nash threw Rey Mysterio into the truck?
Bouncer's big, bro.
No, Bouncer's big.
This ain't little, man.
But no, but Arms is outrageous, like.
Yeah.
He's outrageous.
And he's athletic, you know. He can move.
That's the worst thing. Do you remember those videos back in the day when he would just be fighting is it a mannequin or whatever it was, and he was lifting these logs like when he was fresh out, bruv. I was dying. Of laughter.
What are we doing? SWP says Bouncer is winning. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What's top 4 podcast become?
What do you mean?
The Bouncer.
Listen, bro.
On our rating bouncers.
Zaha versus Tanganga's giving us those vibes.
Yeah, man. Tanganga all day. That's who my money's on.
Oh dear. Okay.
White.
Team of the week for me is Palace.
Palace.
Yeah, Palace.
Yeah, of course it's Palace.
Palace.
I just love saying the note.
I respect it.
He's not that
Got to
guy.
back the team always. Like you said, you want to say Lukaku. I was like, yeah, you say.
No,
he's
I
not that
gave him
guy.
a mention and then I said the real answer.
So yeah,
I've got honourable mentions.
Oh, he's not that guy this
before
week.
you land.
Leave me,
I
bruv.
do have I have an honourable mention as well.
Let
but,
me
yeah,
go, bruv. Let me go,
But
bruv.
yours is the ultimate, though. Yours is the ultimate.
I've got honourable mentions, bruv.
Let David go. Let David go. And then you
bruv.
look and
It's my
Give them, give
segment.
them,
It's
give
my
them.
segment, cuz. You get me?
Give them.
So obviously we're back. Football international break and that. We had a couple during the week. FIFA and UEFA need to pull their fingers out there. You know what, bruv?
Yeah.
Flipping idiots, bruv.
Yeah.
There should not have been crowds in Hungary, but no, bruv. You man had to.
What?
You man wanted your peas in it, yeah. So FIFA, you need to hold that L. You're not that guy. And UEFA, do you know why you're involved as well? Because it's written in a clause that you can extend their suspension to a FIFA whatever competition, and you didn't do it. And when we asked you for comment, you didn't say anything. So UEFA, you're not that guy, brother. Yeah. And Antonio, you're in there as well. You flipping moron, ruined my whole week. Mikel Antonio, you flipping moron. Tanganga,
he's been kissing friggin' billboards of himself when he got
Right.
the fifth Premier League
Look
goal.
at- look at this guy.
Big him up.
But then what did he do
Tanganga-
this week?
Yeah.
Hey,
Headless.
Tanganga, yeah, we weren't at WrestleMania, but I don't know what you were doing, but this is not SummerSlam. This is Premier League football. Yo, you keep your hands to yourself, fam.
For
Waste
real.
man.
Brother.
Yeah, so you're not that guy as well.
And then you get sent off as well. How are you gonna get sent off in the game? In the game?
Someone else-
You know the challenge alone. Potentially.
Preposterous. Yeah, it was preposterous.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, guys, they're throwing your honorable mentions.
All right,
Actually,
cool.
should I first go? Let me first go.
Yeah, you
'cause
go.
This guy, yeah.
Oh, I thought you did
This
your
Oh,
guy-
own.
no, do you have a guy? Do you have a
I
guy?
have a guy.
I don't
He
have
has
a
to
guy.
get-
Okay,
he has to
I
get-
don't
he has
have a
to
guy.
get it. He has to
I
get
don't
it
have a
this
guy.
week, yeah. Cause
Okay, so can I do my honorable mention then? Because mine's not a guy.
all right, go on then.
Cool. My honorable mention, the Brazilian FA. Do you know why? Because they tried because we said there's a pandemic and we are not allowing players to try to red zones. They thought they could be sly and say, oh, if we can't have our players, you can't have your players. So they tried to ask FIFA
I respect it.
to ban every single player from the Premier League, except Richarlison, because they said, you know what, they came for the Olympics, so we're going to allow him. So they tried to pick and choose which players can play and can't play. They invoked the clause, and then FIFA had some sense after talking to the Premier League. Said, you know what, you're being silly. There's a pandemic, so we're not going to vote the article. So imagine Liverpool wouldn't have been without Alisson, Fabinho, Firmino, none of these lot. We want to have Fred. That's fine. I don't care about that. No Rafinha, all these teams, except Richarlison. And I was like, you know what? You're a waste man for invoking that rule just because there's a pandemic going on. So yeah, the Brazilian FA, not
You're
that guy.
guy,
You know
bro.
how many governing bodies have had howlers in the past couple weeks?
Wait, bro, that's what I was.
Who's making these decisions?
Didn't FIFA say they want the World Cup to be every 2 years now?
Oh, Wenger, what are you doing to us?
What the hell?
I'm actually
Wenger.
I'm actually with Wenger on that one still.
I'm for it. 'Cause for his cases, the cases he brought forward, I'm
I'm
for
with
it.
Wenger still.
I'm a
Wenger's
Wenger
not
apologist.
Wenger's
I'm a
not
Wenger
dumb.
apologist.
Yeah, to be
No.
fair, In 10 years, we'll say Wenger was right all along.
Yeah, bro.
This is a guy.
I'd rather be on the right side of history. I'll back Wenger all day. If it, you have to take a couple shamaks. You have to take a couple bad ones in that. But overall, I back Wenger, man.
Now, man, if Wenger says the sky will turn pink in 2025, it will turn pink, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
I listen. I used to listen to. I used to be at the knee of every word. I used to listen to everything that man said. Everything.
Yeah.
Bro, and the thing is, he did propose that, you know what, instead of having international break like every 2 weeks, we got another international break in 2 weeks, right? And then again, I think 3 weeks later, he said, look, boom, let's just put it in 1 month. We'll bulk it. Everybody has all their games in there. Boom, that's the World Cup decided. That's the Euros decided.
In Arsene, we trust.
Exactly.
If he wants a World Cup every 2 years, give it him. Give it to him.
Give it
Wenger.
David, I've got 2 honourable mentions. I'm hoping you're not going anywhere near mine. But one was at the King Power.
Okay.
And the other one was at Vicarage Road.
Okay, go through.
Am I safe? Okay. Did anybody see Jamie Vardy's disallowed goal?
No.
Yes.
Clearly onside. They went to VAR and they gave him offside. So, Mr. Paul Tierney, you're not that guy. And Paul Tierney's been on this thing far too often. Okay? He's been on not that guy far too often for my liking.
I feel like he's more involved than Kieran Tierney.
Oh my God. And also, the scenes at Vicarage Road, bro. I don't mean to pick on players, but this one guy, he's 24 years of age. Okay? If you lot saw one of Wolves' goals, did anyone see what Podence did to this centre half or even left back?
Yeah.
He put him on the floor. When you get a chance, go back and watch Wolverhampton Wanderers' goals. It wasn't like a special goal in terms of the finish, but what Podence does to this guy, Francisco Cerriatala, you, my friend, are not that guy because he got put on the floor.
Where did they pull him from?
I don't know.
Watford are just a who's who.
What I don't get about Watford is how do they actually field a 25-man squad? Because there's no Brits. There's no Brits in this side. They've got everyone is foreign. They've got no English players in that side.
How do they field it?
How do they field it? Because even Dini's gone.
They have like a Chalobah or like a Ben Foster. They've got academy kit. Like they do it slightly. They do it. Andre Gray, I'm sure, is still there.
I'm sure
Joshua King. Joshua King's there.
I saw Joshua King. I said, "Come on, what's happened
ridiculous.
here?" What's happened? And even then, he's Norwegian, and I think Andre Gray is Jamaican.
He must know, but King must count, no?
No, I think he plays for Norway.
No, but as in he's homegrown, like Fabregas is homegrown, isn't it?
He probably classes as homegrown, but you look for a Brit in that first 11. I can't find him. I said Brit, not even English. I'm going all the islands, all the freaking.
A young Craig Cathcart.
Cathcart,
All right, gentlemen. SW6 wants to know who's not that guy. Yeah,
let's do this.
So, this gentleman was born on the 28th of July, 1993. So at this current moment, he's 28. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this weekend, we've seen CR7 return to OT, scores 2 on his debut. Yeah. It was 15 million in it, 15 million, whatever that was. Yeah. We've seen Big Rom, 100 mil, bruv, come into the Premier League, come back to the Premier League. He's bang. Move Murray about like a waste man, yeah. Moved him about like a waste man. Duppied Mings, Taron Mings, whoever was in Aston Villa's defense, yeah. We got City without no striker.
But Jack Grealish.
We got Jack over there. We got Ferran Torres, Bernardo, all them man there. They're still scoring goals. They don't need no strikers. We got Aubameyang at the Emirates, just scoring some dibby goals. Pepe some little unserious assists. But this gentleman this weekend has got away with murder. How they allowed him? The criticism was there was no creativity. Yeah, fam, are you done, bruv? Yeah, 0 shots, no touches in the box, blood. Yeah, guys, once again, 0 goals.
Oh my God!
0 goals.
I did see this.
0 shots. 0 shots on target. No shots. No touches in the box. You had the opportunity to leave your current team to go to thing. but you got now you have to suffer in Europa Conference, yeah. Not this guy, not that guy this week, yeah. And you think you're England captain, yeah? You think you can just get away? You got the media love you. He had no creativity. Harry, all day breakfast cake. You're not that guy, bruv. And he still, hasn't scored. And he hasn't scored in the league yet, bruv. Are you dumb, bruv? Move, man.
To be fair, that's Harry Kane, isn't it? He's a slow starter.
Bro, we're middle of September, bruv.
Listen,
Listen.
David said he had no touches in the opposition box, no
That's
shots
alarming.
for
That's
90
alarming.
minutes at Palace.
That's alarming.
Not at Old Trafford.
But then again,
not at Anfield.
No, but bro, that Spurs midfield, where the hell's the creativity?
I don't care, bruv.
It's not Skip, and it's certainly as hell not Winks.
I don't
It's
care.
not Bergwijn neither, or Dele
He's
Alli.
not that guy. Harry Kane, you're not that guy, bruv. Sort it out, bruv. Moron.
They are.
And next time, don't sign a 6-year deal, bruv. Clown. He
Only got
needs to
himself to
hold
blame.
it. He needs to hold it, bruv, this week.
Look, he's gonna watch Match of the Day every week this season and watch Big Ron, CR7,
He can't.
Mohamed Salah, flipping Jack Grealish if you want, or watch City with no striker. You know, the list goes on and
No,
on.
who drive himself mad.
Hey, Lola, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
There's no action.
He needs to be dropping deep, bruv.
You know what, Joe, that's kind of harsh because my man scored a worldie in midweek.
We don't care, bro.
Fair enough. I hear that, Steve. I hear that.
This brother rocked up to a new league season, so he's going to give it everything he can for the side. Listen, mate, Kane, you've wasted another year.
Another year wasted.
How do we know now from sitting here in September he's going to waste 12 months of his life?
No,
How do we know that?
If I'm Harry Kane, yeah, I'm sending letters. I'm phoning. I'm emailing Pep Guardiola. January, please free me from the shackles of this club.
And the thing is, Oscar, Harry Kane holds weight in European football. Yeah, he's well known and everything else. How he is still at Spurs, guys, is phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Bruv, you're calm.
Harry Class A, you know the rest. Been sniffing lines instead of sniffing goals.
Oh, you gotta love it.
SW6 says, Oscar, that was not a worldie. Did you see Chesney? Hey, look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Harry took the shot and it went in.
Yes, Oscar. That's world class.
That was a great return. It was a Djokovic return.
Not only in football, in life. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
In life, you must shoot.
You don't get any own goals. You don't get any own goals.
Look, we're criticizing him this week because he didn't shoot. Imagine if he shot.
Oscar, he had no touches in the box at Palace.
That's preposterous.
Joaquim
Anderson is that great, yeah?
Name their goalkeeper. To not have a shot, nah. Unacceptable scenes, Jeff. Right, let's look ahead to some of the saucy fixtures for next weekend. Of course, European football is back. Europa League, Europa Conference League, and most importantly, the Champions League. But Friday night football, people. Yes, there is Friday night football. There's going to be football every day this week, so enjoy.
I can't stand Friday night football, man. It sucks.
Oh, and look at what they're serving us, bruv.
Newcastle United at home to Leeds.
I don't know why I don't like it. I should like it because it's more games on TV, but it's always boring.
Well, Newcastle Leeds, that's going to be on the background. It's going to be. Do you know what? On paper, it should.
I can see that being a game. Yeah, I can see that being a game.
Oh, it's Leeds United's 3 points. What you lot were saying, where they're getting 3 points? It's Leeds United collecting their 3
points. You see, come off the lemon.
All right,
it's a draw. It's a draw.
It's definitely not a Leeds win.
It's a Leeds win.
It's definitely not. I've got Newcastle home win, man. I think the crowd's going to be behind them. 50,000 down at Newcastle. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go for Newcastle win. What are you lot saying?
I don't really care. I really don't care about this game.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. Pete, why did you start here?
I've got to go for a Leeds win.
It was Friday night football. Can I tell you something? I'll tell you. Okay, fine. Maybe this might be better for you, right? Because it's a 12:30 kickoff on BT Sport. Do you know what they're serving up this time? Wolverhampton Wanderers against Brentford.
You know what?
Hey, you know what?
Saturday, I'm booking a brunch. I'm going out.
Oh man, them. Look, I thought this was a football podcast.
No. AD, these are they're snobs. Yeah, they're snobs. That's what they are.
I think that's a decent game, bro.
Bro, not
Wolves
12 o'clock.
Brentford.
Nah, man, get out of here,
No.
man.
What do you want? Chelsea versus Man United?
You know why it's not a decent game, Adrian? Because I'm
Right.
going to lose it with this nonsense Premier League. Yeah? I'm going to absolutely lose it. Because let me just have a look. Let me just have a look at the flipping fixtures, yeah? Why is it Arsenal Football Club, 3 p.m., Liverpool Football Club, 3 p.m., Manchester City, 3 p.m.? Why are three of the biggest clubs in the country not on TV? And you're giving me Brentford versus Wolves? Don't piss me off, man. What is this?
The man never got to eat.
Oh, do you know why? Do you know why, Oscar? Do you know why, Oscar?
No,
I can actually answer that question for you.
Hold on, wait. Before you go, Robin, before you go, bro. I guess who's the 5-4? Guess who the evening kickoff is, right? Ah, man. Get out of here, bro.
Aston Villa at home to Everton.
Man. Bro.
No, it gets better. It gets better. Actually, no. Oh, they've escaped death. They escaped. You know what it is? They learned from their mistakes. They've learned from their mistakes for not showing Ronaldo live last weekend because they've let him. They're showing him on TV this weekend away at West Ham. Juicy.
Ronaldo at the London Stadium. That's a game.
Juicy.
Anyways, to answer your question, Oscar,
Zuma,
the Premier League have taken the decision to no longer allow any team that plays in Europe to be at 12:30 from now on.
Oh, wait till we get out of the frigging European competitions.
Was that because of Jurgen Klopp? Because he was crying.
He was crying like a...
Yeah, so from now on,
we say that
every single team that plays in Europe will no longer play at 12:30 at all.
Oscar, in fairness to Jurgen Klopp, right? He cried about players getting hurt.
And
What happened the following week?
What happened?
That ain't my problem.
Well, in fairness, that wasn't because of injury game pileups, though.
No, guys, I didn't have plans on Saturday. I would have happily just stayed at home and watched the football. I'm going out. I'm figuring out something to do.
My mate's got a boxing fight on Saturday. If you're up for it, if you want to go watch some boxing, VIP.
Well, who's your mate?
Are you going to be there?
One of my dons. But it's in Selby down Tottenham. I'll take the Tottenham crew. N17 Selby Centre. Gee. All right. So what are the big games this weekend? Because to be fair, I'm struggling, guys.
Sunday, bro. Just look at Sunday.
The Sunday, big one.
Wait, quick question though, on a more dead serious note. Yeah, Burnley, Arsenal. Who's winning that? On a real.
Burnley.
I think Burnley away is a myth, guys, man.
We lost it. Well, we drew there last season, Adrian.
But who did Burnley beat? Realistically,
Arsenal.
No, Burnley beat Arsenal at Turf Moor.
No, we drew at Turf Moor, but they beat us at the Emirates.
Xhaka passed it.
Xhaka passed it.
Xhaka's a clown, man.
Chris Wood, bruv. Flipping moron.
Hey, Lola's hating on Villa, you know. She thinks they're dead. Villa L versus Everton.
Now, Oscar, I'll tell you where you don't need to open your eyes. Watch this weekend, Brentford and Leeds. I'm on their watch. I am on their clock.
Good. We'll be right back here. Oh, we forgot to mention special time of next week's podcast. We'll be right back here on Sunday.
At 8 p.m. right? At 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Sunday 8 p.m. Not Monday next week.
Not Monday. Yes.
You will not find us here next Monday.
No,
you will find us. It just won't be live. You can watch Sunday's episode. If Monday fits in with your routine, then by all means come back Monday. But we're live on Sunday. So
okay, West Ham United. So did I. West Ham United versus Manchester United. What do we actually think, people?
I think West Ham will frustrate Man United for so long, but they will eventually win. Like it's just, do you remember their game last season when West Ham played good in the first half?
When the ball went out of the pitch and they gave Pogba the goal.
Something like that will happen. Some nonsense.
David Moyes couldn't believe himself. The ball went above his head when he's in his technical area.
He was beside himself.
He couldn't believe it. This was a freaking Neil Warnock at Cardiff against Chelsea.
Guys, I hate Man United so much. They get away with crap every season.
Oscar, you know what? I can't ever forget in my life Pedro Mendes, Roy Carroll. We were talking about howlers of transfers. I will never forget it. I was so sure Man United are bent. as soon as when that went in, they didn't give the goal. Carroll fell in the net. It was in his net.
That was so far over the line. It was unbelievable.
Abdi says West Ham 2, Man United 4. I mean, Antonio versus Varane will be interesting.
If Antonio was playing,
Antonio's
not playing.
No,
Yeah,
he got
the red
sent
card.
off. That's why David said he was thingy. He was not that guy, and that's why I said if you got Antonio in your team, he's a howler.
Now,
He got a
obviously,
red card.
that game was 0-0, so I didn't even wait for that on Match of the Day. I just left it. I didn't know. he
Bro,
was-
you got straight
Antonio
red,
got
bro.
sent off.
Straight red.
That's
So that's
why
a free match ban.
he's not playing.
Yeah, Man United are comfortably beating them. There ain't no issues there.
that pitch.
Have
Was,
they-
But you know what? Yeah, it depends on the midfield they put, bruv. Because, boy, if Matic is in there and he can't move, bruv, fam.
But
Owen
Suchek
and-
and them man, they will have fun running that
Nah.
engine.
Let's not lie, bro. West Ham are Antonio FC, bro. What, they're not doing that.
Yeah, true.
Right.
So they
No,
got
show
Ben
some
Rama.
respect. They're not
They want Ben
Antonio
Rama.
FC.
They
They're
are.
not
they don't even have
Antonio
another
FC.
striker, bro.
No, but they're not. They're not. That's disrespectful. They're not Antonio FC.
Now Antonio's a big part of it, bro. Let's be real.
He is a big part, but Suchek, Ben Rama, 4 nows this season have been pretty good.
Don't get me wrong, they've got a decent team.
side.
They've got a decent
They're
team, but
all good
Antonio's a big.
around
Everything goes through
Antonio.
him, bro.
Show some respect, guys. Flipping out.
Listen,
Yeah, but
the
I'm
London
saying United.
Stadium will see Ronaldo do his trademark jump.
But I might just have to
See the place.
run up to Stratford and just chill, like wait for him to come out. You know, like, just wait for him to come out of the coach.
Okay.
We have a show to do, so no.
Nah, because wait, Sunday. Oh crap. No, 2:00 kickoff. It's 2:00 kickoff. I'll be back. I'll be back. And then it's the scum versus the vermin afterwards. So, Tottenham Hotspur at home to Chelsea. It's a case of I think 3 and 4.
Chelsea
I
win,
think.
man. Chelsea win.
It's a Chelsea win.
confident.
It's a comfy
Go there.
Chelsea win.
Big Rom, bullying man. Jorginho masterclass. Yeah, I think we'll do it, man.
Especially
Comfortably.
where are Tottenham this Thursday? Are they at home or are they
Hey,
flying to
Krakow.
God knows where?
Let's have a look. I bet they're in friggin' in Helsinki. Where the hell are they?
That's Finland. That's Finland.
Tottenham. No, I'm
That's an
scared.
FC
Oh no,
Inter,
they're in
man.
France. They're in France. They got Rennes.
What French team is in there?
Rennes.
Rennes.
Rennes?
They got Rennes.
That's not an easy game, you know.
No
Wait,
Camavinga.
how does the seeding work there? Surely Ren should be first top seed there as well.
Rennes pulled an Arsenal last season. It must have been.
That's Rennes versus. They must.
They
be
were playing.
fuming.
They were playing
I
Champions
don't
League
understand,
last
man.
season.
I'd be fuming. How am I facing Rennes in September and I'm in the Conference League?
Yeah, that's a bit.
Rennes should be the semi-final, bro. What? But anyway,
It's gonna mad.
Boss Lakendo says Chelsea will beat Spurs 3-1. I can agree with a similar scoreline.
I'm going 4.
4-1 or 4-0.
4-0.
Okay. Abdi said, I'm beaten in 29 away league games. Respect my club. How many away trophies you got with that?
Last time I checked, the last time we went unbeaten away, we won the league twice.
When
So
was
you
that?
can beat Arsenal's record for all I care. We won the league twice.
What was that?
2002, we were unbeaten away from home,
Yeah.
and 2004, we were unbeaten.
Abdi wasn't born them times, Pete.
It is what it is.
Hey, yo.
I was out in these streets. I was out here in these streets, bro. Out here in these streets.
He was
With his Nokia.
Bro, I was 12 years. Bro, I was 12 years old. thinking I was a-
Were you
I was a
on
bad
the
man.
Sony Ericsson?
Bro,
You
I
walk
had gal on my Ericsson, gal on my Nokia. Listen, I was like, I was thinking I was Dizzy Rascal on road, bro. Must have been 12 years old. But yeah, look, guys, that sums up. Is there a Monday Night Football as well?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Wait, did I make that up? I don't know.
no, there isn't. There isn't.
There isn't.
No Monday
But we
Night
won't be here
Football.
anyways. So watch us on Sunday. Remember that.
Yes,
Yes,
Sunday
Sunday, 8
night.
p.m. 8 p.m. on Sunday. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be putting it on the socials and whatnot. But yes, Liverpool at home to Palace, City at home to Southampton, Arsenal away at Burnley, and I think that pretty much covers it all. At top, no, is it Carabao Cup? What's with the Carabao Cup?
I think it's the midweek after.
Because of
Yeah, there's a minute. Yeah.
we got AFC Wimbledon, big game. That is big game.
Hey, don't you have the FA Cup first round coming up soon for you lot?
Oscar,
I guess Nuneaton Borough or something.
He's-
Man are playing hashtag
he's-
United and that.
he's made a mistake there. He's made a mistake.
SC Dons.
Oscar, the last 3 times Chelsea were in the FA Cup final, did they win it?
No, we didn't.
Thank you very much. There, Your Honour.
Hello.
So, you know what we're doing on Tuesday night, Pierre? Tomorrow night we got Champions League game. We won that last time we was in it.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. Let's see if you can do it again. Who you playing?
Zenit St. Petersburg.
Let's see how many gloves your lot will be wearing. Is it in Zenit?
No, it's in Stamford Bridge.
Oh, damn it.
No, but Peter, that Chelsea team, there's big boys there, bro.
Nah,
Mendy, Rudiger,
there is.
James. They can look after themselves in Moscow still. Lukaku.
James. Yeah, we got big players
In
now.
Moscow. They're in St. Petersburg. It's in
They
the
can
name.
look after themselves there still.
We'll see, man. By the time they play them,
Anyways.
the clocks would have gone forward, so we don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be like 11. It'll be like midnight when they play them there.
Get out of here, lads.
Yeah,
Even
Anyway.
Alonso.
At Top 4 Podcast.
No. Marvel said Toby from Love Island is going to bang against Arsenal in the FA Cup.
I don't see nobody.
I said, yeah, that is a violation.
Big up. Hey, listen, Marvel, who do you support, man? Let's find out. Who's your team, man? Who's your team?
I know him, bro. He's a Man United fan. He's a United fan. United.
Fair enough, guys. That sums up the Top 4 Podcast this week. We are available on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, the YouTubes, and of course, as much as we are live every Monday, this coming weekend, we'll be live on Sunday at 8 p.m. at Top 4 Podcast on Twitter and on Instagram and SoundCloud, of course. With that, people, we are out. Peace.
Bap, bap, bap.